Bitches! It's time once again for dumpster talk. Bitch!
Am I in the dumpster?
You are. You're in it with all the shit that's happened this week.
Oh, fuck. Look what I found in this dumpster. It's this delicious drink
Oh, that is
with alcohol in it.
the best.
The ice is still good.
Raise your glasses, motherfuckers. We got a hell of a show for you tonight. We pulled out all the stops. It's a great time to be alive if you're not dead. Bitch! The most fucking growingly popular talk show on earth, Dumpster Talk. And we are here once again to deliver all of the fucking news of the day. Alright, let's get started. We've got fucking news coming out the ass this day. And the first piece of news we're going to be looking at is about a motherfucker who decided to use his personal aerial vehicle for some mischief. So let's take a fucking look at that. So the fucking story is that this dude named fucking Patrick Spina from fucking New Jersey was running around with his fucking drone dropping dye bombs into people's pools, turning them all kinds of crazy colors. This shit is one of many fucking stories about drones. UAS is an aerial vehicle, and that's why it's up in the air. You dick is an aerial vehicle for yo mama. That is actually a genuine Bite Binge comment in the chat, guys. He's breaking the fourth wall right in front of you.
Wait. Hold on. I was supposed to... Hold on. I wanted that to be text-to-speech. Sorry about that.
You bitch!
UAS is an aerial vehicle and that's why it is up in the air. UDIC is an aerial vehicle for your MoMA.
Okay. Well, I mean, I was already your text-to-speech bitch just a second ago. So I don't see why
I like
you
the
fucking
female
coughed up the
text-to-speech.
change for that. You could have used it for something else. That was a waste. I mean, I already read your comment for you. And then that read it. I guess it really got the point home, didn't it? Anyway, I've got some footage of this fucking fucking pool. So let's take a look at this. This is going to be brief, but just keep your eyes peeled on the prize here. This is the result right here of the dye bombing from this drone that happened. Alright, so
Do you ever, when you were a kid, did you ever have those like pills you put in a glass of water and it turns into the shape of a dinosaur?
oh yeah,
Like
that's
that?
the easiest thing for your parents to mistake for drugs in the world. Yes, definitely played with that shit.
But wouldn't it be cooler if he dropped like a giant load of those things in people's pools?
Yeah, that would be awesome. He's not really thinking outside the box. He hit like 4 or 5 pools and then they arrested the guy. They found him. And apparently this was his job to like do this for the government. He was like officially a drone operator that dropped shit into like lakes to like survey them and stuff. And he just got bored and decided to prank some motherfuckers. But this brings up a more prevalent topic than ever, which is drones. What are your positions on drones? How much freedom should a citizen have with drones? What do you think about the Amazon drones? What do you think about the military drones? Thoughts?
I think drones should be programmed to have independent thought and make their own decisions and fly where they want to fly. So if they wanted to fly up to Best Buy and buy the newest Call of Duty, they should have the freedom
So
to
you
do
want
so.
total autonomy and you want to stick Chat GPT up into this motherfucker right here.
Well, that way it could fly in with a credit card, and have a trap door that opens, goes, "Ee," and like has Call of Duty. Like I would like Call of Duty, and it's like hovering in the air at the Best Buy.
You want them
That's
to
what I.
buy
That's
products? You want them to buy them.
yes. They could be consumers, can't they?
I
He
guess they
makes
could.
money as the drone should get his own paycheck. He should get minimum wage at
It
least.
should give them a wage for delivering packages. Is that what they do? They deliver packages, but they only do it 8 hours a day, and then they live their drone lives.
Yeah, they go out and buy video games, buy
Oh,
A1, buy like oil or something. New propellers. They might want to buy new
do you
propellers,
think there's
for
gonna be
instance.
relation drone human interrelationships happening? Do you think there's gonna be prejudice against drones? Are they gonna be second class citizens, or are we gonna be like better than in the colonies and just realize our mistakes straight up the get go, give them full rights like you're saying? Like, are you a pro full drone rights, or do you want partial drone rights?
They should have full right. They should be able to go
Full
to college
rights.
and everything.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, don't they go to college in 2 seconds, though? They're Chat GPT. They can write, like, fucking essays that pass the bar exam,
No,
you know?
they fly in. They fly in. They have their homework. They drop it off in the basket,
They
and
have
they
to do
leave.
homework, too. Like, it won't take them very
Of
long.
course,
The most of it's going to be their battery power gets
and they
wasted
got to print it out, and they'll
flying that
automatically
homework
fit.
around. Sounds like actual homework for other people, for, like, humans, too. It's just a waste of fucking energy moving that paper around and fucking dealing with all of that. It really is dumb. So yeah,
I mean,
so Bezos, you're all for Bezos having a bunch of drones as long as they're paid equally and also have their own time, right?
as long as he's interrupting a deep speech
So
from William
what do we
Shatner
do about
about
the what do we
space,
do
I'm
about the
all for it.
suicide drones, dude? What do we do about the like the
I didn't know
torpedo
there were any.
drones? Huh?
Oh, you mean like the ones that Ukraine are using?
Yeah, the ones that are using in Ukraine and Russia and Iran and North Korea and here actually, like they're all over the place. Like, how about those people? What are those drones? Do they have rights? Do we want to keep making those? What's your stance on that?
Well, I mean, it's a weapon of war. Were you gonna outlaw a weapon of war? How's that gonna work?
Well, I mean, they're but you want to give drones autonomy, though. You're saying they should be equal
Yeah, you should.
citizens,
You should
but
have to
there are
convince
drones.
them to suicide bomb something. You
You
should
should
have to like
they should be
you
autonomous too. You
because like
have
if
to
you like
you have to make them believe in your cause enough to
yeah,
die for it.
if you could like teach them religion or something like that and
Yes, oh, that would be so easy. Just get it to join
make
a cult.
make the drone think there's life after death and that he's willing to do all this for like 62 virgin drones.
Oh, that's the shit. Hey, Rat,
Rat
fucking
rat
cheers.
jacket.
Cheers to you. We're talking about drones. They need full autonomy, even the military ones. But the thing is, if we want to use them, we have to convince them to martyr themselves.
You got to pay off their family too. Their
Oh,
drone
do
family.
drones produce themselves? Are we going to teach them to manufacture themselves?
I
Because we
mean,
have to program that, you know.
that drone you have a picture of, he has like a little bay door that opens up and smaller drones come out.
It's like, really? How does that work? Now this has gone beyond the physical. I don't see how it could produce drones inside itself. Does it scoop up resources and process them and manufacture drones inside itself? I would think it'd have like a whole
Well,
fucking family of drones making parts that run a factory or some shit.
you know how like pornography has a lot of drone shots in it, right? So sometimes they're around all these adult entertainment type
Wait,
shots where they got drones.
do they have
What?
drones in pornography?
Yeah, you got like these drone bird's eye view and like comes down and you got like a drone
I've
comes in through
never
the
seen
window.
that. Those are boom cameras,
See,
dude. That's not how they do
yeah,
that.
and
I've never
then
seen
what
a
happens?
drone. I mean, obviously, I was not doing film
And,
stuff
and
back.
every once in a while, instead of the way the scene's supposed to end, with the finishing on the face or what have you, sometimes they accidentally do it on the drone, and that's how the drone produces babies.
Oh,
Now it has a bay door that opens up, and little drones fly out.
wow. The miracle of birth. Do they grow?
I am watching some high quality porn, Rat Jacket. Didn't you see Stargate 1? This feels like replicator shit. Said boot failure. But yeah, that's what I think happened. Yeah, they said all these drone shots and pornography and stuff like that. You know how they have those ones where they find people like having sex in public? Well, they have drones that go around and they just like find people randomly having sex and they just film it and it goes on the porn sites like Pornhub, I think.
Oh, so they're trained specifically to be voyeurs. They're voyeur drones, but since they're autonomous, is that illegal? Do they go to jail? Do drones go to jail too? Because
I
really,
think they get decommissioned,
they could be. Oh, they're
which
just
means it's like
executed. So now they're not. They're not. Now they're second-class citizens because we don't get decommissioned.
they don't get due process. They're not protected by the Constitution or whatever
Oh,
you
now we're
have in
getting
other
some
countries.
lines here. We're getting into some lines. They had all the rights before, but now they don't get due process. Is
We
that the
could
only right
allow
we're
them.
taking away from drones? What, or are we
Well, I feel
keeping?
like we could modify the Constitution to give them like 3/5 of one vote. That might
Well, I
be
forgot about the drones voting. 3/5. That would be ironic.
3/5. Three
That's a
fifths.
number. That's a fraction that you don't want to be. Like that's a bullshit fraction if I ever heard one.
We had something similar in the Constitution at one point
We did. It
for
was
other members of the public.
yeah. It
Now we're
was
gonna
it,
apply it to drones
it was for slaves. It was bullshit. It was the South trying to like count slaves as population, but
to have more
still degrading
representatives.
them, still like making it
No,
fractional.
it
Like,
was
what kind of fucked up thing is that? That is the
it
most
was pretty
fucked
it
up
was
thing.
really fucked up.
That is
It
so
was
fucked
it,
up.
it was to have more representative in
I don't know
Congress. The
how.
South was like,
Like, if I was alive, even if I grew up in the times, I think I'd be like, what the fuck are you talking about? I don't see how anybody didn't just say, oh, come on. Like, what the fuck? But anyway, it was fucked up
because
back
you
then.
weren't living back
It
then.
was fucked up back then. I don't know. I wasn't. I don't know. That's just how it is.
I mean, it's easy to sit back and be like, "Oh, I would have thought all that stuff was bad." Yeah, well, sure, but you didn't grow up then, so you'll not know. I guess it's easy to sit back in the year 2023 and look back at the 1890s or whatever and be like, "How could they have come to those conclusions?" I'm not
All
trying
right.
to I'm not trying to say it was good or anything, but I think a lot of people are like, "Oh, I wouldn't have ever." Okay, great. So what? I mean, obviously, the world has been a really fucked up place. It's gotten a lot better, hasn't it?
It
Shouldn't we
has.
embrace that?
Yes, with drones.
Yeah, and the other thing about religion, we talked about religion. Isn't it weird that the Bible, with all its things like don't kill, like, it doesn't say like, "Hey, don't have slaves."
No, it
Why
really
doesn't it?
doesn't. It encourages slaves. Like the Bible is the
It just seems like
slaviest.
a
The
very
Old
strange
Testament is
thing.
so slavey. It is the slaviest fucking book I've ever read, other than all the
But wouldn't you think
meaningless
that would be a
records.
very basic thing that God would hand down if this is really the word of God? That he'd be like, "All right, don't kill, don't, and you know what? Don't have slaves. That seems wrong. Don't do that." Like, oh, listen to that. God's got some points to
No,
make.
they,
Maybe we should live by that. Nope. God didn't think that was important. He was. He's like, he's
Moses
fine
probably
with
had
the
some
whole
fucking
slavery thing.
slave polishing his foot off or some shit. I know they were slaves. I don't
And he didn't want to
understand
upset
why they
that
wouldn't put that in their own commandments. They were slaves, so he probably still had them and was like, Bush, I don't want to lose my foot washer, so we're not
But wouldn't
doing
you
the
think if God is
slave
handing
rule.
down commandments, he might lay down like a no slave rule? But no, he didn't think that
No,
was very important. Instead, it was like, don't use my name in blasphemy was more important
oh,
than
definitely
don't have
more
slaves.
important. We can't be talking shit about God, but yeah, have a slave. That's cool.
Don't use my name in vain, but you can have slave. It doesn't make any sense. I mean, come on.
You're right. It does not make a fucking shred of sense. All right, so the next story is coming from uh, Fuzhou City in China, where a poor old lady who really, really wanted an iPhone fucking decided that she was going to chew her way
How do
through.
you know she was poor?
I know she was poor because the news article says she was poor. She couldn't afford the iPhone and she really wanted it. That's what she said to police in the interview. So anyway, this lady went into a Apple store in China, and the devices are secured to the tables by these cables that have this coating on them, and inside it there's a steel cable inside there, and they're they're attached to them with a security pin, and so that you don't steal the device out of the store, so that you can try it in the store. That's what they do. And this lady somehow managed to gnaw her way through the security cable, through steel cable, with her teeth, and steal this iPhone, only to be caught by the police moments later. But man, what a fucking set of choppers on this bitch. Have you ever fucking heard a story? So, what's the fucking most crazy shit you've ever ripped apart with your tooth?
My own fingernail. I don't know. I don't go for stuff with my teeth. What craziest thing I've chewed with my tooth? My own cheek, which is fucking crazy because I bite it so hard that it bleeds,
Yeah,
and
that's
then I do it again
ridiculous.
and
That
again.
hurts, but that's not the craziest thing. I'm talking about the
It's crazy to
craziest.
me.
It's
It
crazy.
feels crazy to
Have
me
you ever
that I'm
tried to rip
biting
open
and
a package?
destroying my
Have
own
you ever
body
have you
with my teeth.
have you ever tried to rip open a package with your teeth, or rip open a bottle with your teeth? I'm talking about hard objects. Like, what's the worst experience you've had
Uh,
doing that
I
shit?
have I have extreme fear of my teeth breaking on things, so no, I am not adventurous with breaking or doing anything weird with my teeth because I have nightmares, that my teeth fall out and stuff like that.
All right, that's fucking legit. I'll take that. Well, this lady does not have these nightmares. All right, so she's the opposite of you. She's like a tooth hero. She's ready. She's like a Marvel action hero, but she's in jail, like right now. So, anyway,
You think she'll have a jail nickname like the Chipmunk or something?
I would I would definitely not call her that because she might bite you. But anyway, that's the fucking story about her. She's interesting. All right, our next
So
fucking
how did she
wait.
get caught exactly?
How did she get caught? She just did not escape in time. The police caught her outside the store. She got
But do they
reported
not?
for chewing on the cable. It took her a while to get through it, you know. I'll
But
put her back on.
how
I'll
long?
put her back on. We're not done talking
How
about this. I'm
long? Yeah,
sorry.
how
We
long did
got
that
plenty of
take her to
time.
do?
We got plenty of time. All right, so give me some more questions.
How long did it take her? Did she actually get it out
It
off
took
the
a couple
cable?
minutes for her to chew through this shit, and it was a task, and she got through it, and she got that device out of there. But by the time that she got out of the stores, the authorities had already been alerted.
Why, if they're alerted, why didn't a store employee just walk over and say, "Ma'am, what the fuck are you doing?" You know what I mean? Like, why are you alerting the police but not
This is
walking over and
China.
doing your
They
due
they this
diligence?
is a different culture. I do not know why anyone behaved the way they did in that store. They were probably trained not to
I'm just
confront
saying, like,
unruly
why not?
customers.
Why not just go up to him and be like, "What the fuck, man? Just
Risk of injury? I
don't
mean,
do
the
that."
lady's
No,
gnawing on a
no,
steel
because
cable.
I mean, but I don't want to see someone get arrested. If I see someone doing something stupid like that, I'm gonna go up there and be like, "Stop doing that fucking stupid thing.
Yeah,
What are you doing?"
that's American culture. It might be different there. I've never been there. I don't speak on behalf of Chinese at all. I'll speak on behalf of Japanese a little bit, but not Chinese. So I don't know. But they definitely have a different culture there. They
Have
deal
you
with
ever have you
criminals
ever
in a
worked
different way.
retail? Have you ever worked
They deal with
retail?
conflict in a different way. It's communist. Have I ever
Have you
worked
ever
in
worked?
retail? Yes, absolutely.
So I had my manager once tell me about how there was someone in my department that he thought was looking to steal something, and he wanted me to like check on him or whatever. I'm like,
Mm,
okay.
okay.
So I walked over and just like talked to him for a while, and then I just talked to him until he left. Like, all right, I'm gonna go. I'm like, all right, see ya. And I mean, that's all I did. But yeah, I just kept talking to him,
Yep.
and I'm like, what? I'm like, how am I gonna? Eventually, I'm gonna have to leave. So I'm like, should I
You just
just
outlast the
get?
guy. But when I was in retail, it was different. I ran the store, and it was small, so it was it was like I didn't have the manager lording over me, but we did have people steal shit. And the
Well, we have people looking at video cameras and stuff, so they looking for suspicious
oh, we
behavior.
definitely had video footage of everything. But our instructions were if people were to be stealing shit or anything, that we were not to intervene. We were to leave them alone and let them commit the crime and report it to the police. And that's what we did, except for one time where my partner in employment at the time. We were running a 7-Eleven gas station, and the some guy came in and stole a 30 pack of beer and ran out the door with it. And Nason just fucking booked at that motherfucker. He ran at that guy and tackled his ass. And well, he obviously went to jail, but yeah, he didn't follow
He
the.
went to jail for tackling the
No,
guy.
no, no. The guy who fucking stole the beer did. Actually, he didn't go to jail at all because he was still on 7-Eleven property. So as long as the attack happens on the property to defend against the theft or whatever, it's not considered to be a pressable. I mean, this is Texas. We were in a place where the police didn't give a shit. They were like, this guy caught a fucking robber. They come in for coffee and donuts every goddamn night, and they see us every night. We know who they are. So when they came and fucking got the guy, like they were just like, hell yeah. That was pretty much all it was from the police when Nason did that. I didn't have anything to do with it though, because I definitely don't give a fuck about 7-Eleven enough to try to stop a robber. Fuck that.
I'm gonna get into the drink.
All right, do that. Our next fucking our next topic is about. Gonna do this. Next topic is about Wish. We got chat on here, I believe. So if anyone in chat has used Wish, if you'd fucking give your thoughts on the Wish service right now, that would be much appreciated. Any thoughts on fucking Wish.com coming from the chat? Because our next news has to do with Wish.com. If you don't know what Wish.com is, which obviously the people not typing don't know because they have no thoughts on it, Wish.com is a really, really popular Chinese website that sells stuff like Amazon, except for all the shit is super low quality and super cheap, and most of it's manufactured in China. It's a a place you can go, and there's a whole fucking community of people on YouTube that review Wish products, and they fuck up and stuff, and they make their living out of making fun of how shitty some of the products there are. But some of them are actually good too, so you can get like gems, and people gamble buying products on Wish. And boot failure. Okay, so you know about Wish. So yes, electronics are shitty on Wish. And you know what? This story that I have today is actually having to do with electronics. So I'm glad you pointed that out. This is an important point to make, but I have to agree. They're bad. If you buy USB sticks on Wish, they'll give you specs, but if you pull out the chips and stuff, they'll have different specs. And even when you put them in, sometimes the capacities will be different. There's all kinds of shady shit going on Wish, and you kind of know it when you walk in the door. You know it. I've been shopping on the internet for a while. I don't usually use Wish. I've used it once or twice. There was one item I couldn't get anywhere else. And then I tried one other item that I never received. So that always sucks when you buy a product and you don't get it. But such is the Wish experience. So now that that we have this resource, this Chinese Amazon, if you will, like Alibaba or whatever, except for it's Wish. We have some news. Are you back?
What? Yeah,
Oh,
I am.
the next news is about Wish. So now Wish yesterday or the day before, I don't know what fucking day they did, but they announced a new section to their giant Chinese knockoff stuff store, and it is Wish
What
After
is that
Dark.
woman? What is that woman doing to that fruit?
It looks very suggesting.
Okay.
Yeah, they've got bad. Well, this thing's over a year boot failure. The thing that I didn't receive, it was a Zelda shirt, and Yeah, it's been over a year, unfortunately. I'm never getting it. I really wanted that shirt too. It was the only place that had it. But anyway, fucking they've got Wish After Dark now, and what they're doing is selling sexual health products, i.e., fucking dildos, masturbators, sex dolls, things of this nature.
Honeydew melons.
Yes, well, definitely they've got fruit for sale. Obviously, look at this advertisement.
Oh,
So
but that's part
tasteful,
of sexual
so
health.
so acceptable for Twitch, so able to be seen by kids, yet very very suggesting. So this shit's everywhere. You can see this. You will see this ad. You will see it. I saw it on Facebook. I was like, what the fuck? And I immediately captured it because I needed to discuss this. And the reason I wanted to discuss this, yes, it was a Zelda Ocarina of Time shirt with Epona on it and the key presses for the
Ipana.
movements. And I
Ipana.
still want that shirt, and it's a very difficult shirt to obtain at this time, unfortunately. But anyway, I really still want that shirt. I'm probably gonna try to find another fucking one of it. But anyway, it won't be on Wish. So Wish, they're selling these fucking products, but I'm thinking, right? All right, given the quality ratings of the products on this platform, there is going to be a serious problem with breakage and these products. There's going to be a quality issue, don't you think?
You mean like a vibrator that won't turn off when you're trying to turn it off, like anal beads?
Well, I
You
mean
plug
that's
in
a
the
minor
remote.
problem. Yeah, yeah, I think there'll be a lot of that, but
Oh
that'll be
yeah,
a minor problem. But I
you'll be
think
trying to turn off your vibrating anal beads, but then the remote will stop working. You're like, what the hell's going on? You're calling customer service, like it's vibrating right now and I can't turn it off. It's up my ass.
Well, see, I was thinking more of like it broke off in my ass. Oh my God, it cracked. I'm bleeding. Is more of what I was thinking.
Oh, okay.
Because you've never handled Wish products before, but these kind of plastics that they use, they cut corners. Every corner is cut, so every corner is gonna slide in there, and I don't know. I look at this and I see a disaster waiting to happen. Um, it's just it's
I mean,
interesting.
it is interesting. Is this actual promo art from them?
Yeah, this
That
is
you
absolutely their ad that appeared in my Facebook. Yes.
So they got the eggplant, which is usually suggestive for a penis. It's got melons,
It's
and
got
but then they
no,
also
those
have a
are
woman.
oranges with piercings. And then we've got
I know,
this
but then
melon,
a weird
the melon
honeydew
with the yeah, the
with the
melon with the hand
seeds,
in it.
and she's stroking the seeds. But I'm like, I mean, what are they? What is that supposed to mean? With everything else being like a sexual innuendo?
Well, that's supposed to be a pussy that she's sticking her finger into.
Really?
Yep, that's what it is. Yep.
That's kind of weird, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It's
Well,
very
I guess that's
weird.
what they do over at the Wish Corporation.
That's how they figured they would tell market their sexual wellness program. But anyway, I think that we're going to be getting a guest coming in here. I'd
Oh,
like
you
you to
have a
talk.
guess.
Can you talk to him for me? Um,
I mean, yeah, I'll connect in. You got someone here on your call list.
yep,
It's a expert, actually, apparently.
yep, it's happening
And
now. I'm going to put him on with you.
okay, so you got an expert here. Uh, hello, Doctor Expert. Are you here on Dumpster Talk?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, great. So we have you on this show, and I'm supposed to ask you questions about this whole sex toy industry. Uh, are you well versed in injuries related to sex toys at your practice?
I work in the ER. Absolutely. I know everything
Okay.
about sex.
Did you have to really use? I mean, the last consonant you really stretched out. Like, I feel like you made your bedside manner leaves a lot to be desired with stretching out sex. I feel like you could have left it at the 1x, but you really stretched it out to 3x.
Let me tell you, this is no laughing matter. I work in the ER. We've seen an increase of sexual objects broken inside the rectum, inside the vas deferens. inside the oral cavity, everywhere. For the last 2 days, 20% increase in sexual bleeding from malfunctioning sexual products, given the
Well,
reliability of these products.
there's one gender
We're
that's more
doomed.
prone. There's one gender that's more prone to sexual bleeding, right?
Well, yes,
Okay.
but that's
What
natural.
which gender is more prone to sexual bleeding, as you mentioned earlier?
From which products?
Well, I just meant in general,
From
sexual
which
bleeding.
products the data clearly shows that men are the worst. They shove more of this shit up their ass
Okay,
than
so you're
anybody
unwilling
else.
to specify a gender on who's more likely to experience sexual bleeding.
Naturally, females are.
Oh, okay.
Unnaturally, specifically in this endemic caused by wish.
I thought you were about to put another answer there, but you just stopped.
We're in serious trouble. We can't handle this volume of patients. We have to shut this fool down.
Now, is there like emergency equipment that is required that maybe your hospital is lacking to deal with this sexual toy injury pandemic that we're experiencing?
Yeah, we need more forceps.
Forceps. Okay.
We need more extractors. We need more extruders. We need more elongators.
Do you ever have a trouble with people coming forward with, being transparent about why they're at the hospital? They're beating around the bush, and you have to
Oh
like sort
yeah.
of ascertain what the
They'll
actual
come in there
problem
and they'll
is.
be like, yeah, that's right, poop. And then as soon as we get the x-ray, there it is. Some wish.com fucking dildo. Shoved right up their ass. Cracked in half.
Oh, so how are you able to identify the source of these dildos that have cracked in their ass?
It's only been happening for the last 2 days.
Oh, so the uptick since the Wish After Dark site has gone live is like what, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times?
If we don't stop the spread, we're gonna have to shut all the business down.
So you recommend people don't have sex at all, don't spread their legs, don't allow any penises in or sex toys to interact with vaginas. Is that your advice?
You know, don't shop on wish.com as sex toys. It's been great talking to you.
Oh, okay. All right, I'll let you go, doctor. I know you got a lot of sex toys to extract out of rectal cavities.
Jesus, that guy was an expert.
I meant to get like straight to the heart of the matter, but I feel like I got kind of pulled down in the weeds. I didn't really get to any pertinent questions. I apologize.
Well, that's all right. I thought you got to the heart of the matter. I mean, the man's concerned. Essentially, the data is showing that every hospital in America is just being indicted with these patients that are coming in
You
with
mean
broken
you mean
sex toys in
inundated?
their rectums.
Inundated, not indicted.
Inundated,
Inundated.
inundated. Yes, that is
You
what I
said
meant.
indicted.
This is the first time you've corrected me and actually been right. So give yourself a fucking pat on the back for that one. It's been a while, but anyway, yes, it's been inundated with fucking ass patients and the occasional cooch patient and the occasional vas deferens patient, according to the good doctor. It's great to have him on the program. So glad
Yeah.
that we were able to
You
get a
know,
real expert in here.
after talking to the doctor, I realized that there's this issue called sexual bleeding, which I never even thought about as being an issue, but apparently it is.
You mean for females?
Well, he just said it very generally at first. Said
Oh,
sexual bleeding, and
well,
I'm like, I
bleeding in
couldn't.
general is not good for you. I mean, there's only
But
one time when
sexual
it's not.
bleeding.
Well,
I
sexual
don't. I don't.
bleeding.
I don't know if having like being on your period is called sexual bleeding.
It's
For
not called
instance,
sexual bleeding if you bleed from your asshole and it's from a fucking like polyp or a fucking a hemorrhoid or some shit like that. Like that's not how that works. Sexual bleeding is from sex.
I'm glad we cleared that up.
In this case, it's from
He
Wish
ever,
After
he ever,
Dark.
he ever seen those like prop knives? You
This is
know,
like a huge advertisement for them. People are going to be buying their fucking items and breaking them off in their asshole who are watching this now, and we're responsible for this
you
shit,
should have
even
a
though this
link. You
doctor
should have a
said not
link
to
in
do
your
it.
description.
Well, I can't do that, but it's it's certainly out there. It's a fucking thing we can do. All right, our next fucking segment, if you can believe it, it's it's this motherfucker.
This guy again?
Yeah,
You
he
didn't even
came.
change the image graphic. You got the same
He
one.
doesn't deserve it. He got caught. This
You didn't make
motherfucker.
a different one. It's the exact same image graphic.
It's exactly the same. He doesn't deserve a new one. He fucking. I was betting on his ass. All right, so that's bullshit right there. First of all, I was betting on him, and
We'll
he
say what the bet
fucking.
is.
It's just it doesn't matter. But the fucking the point is I was betting on his ass, and his ass goes and actually evades their ass out of their perimeter that I was talking about, and he changes his appearance, and he's still fucking hitting houses up and shit. He fucked up. He got desperate. When I found out they saw him on security
He's gonna
camera
get
again,
some money so he can skip the country.
he had a car. He had a fucking car. He has no excuse.
Mexico?
He needs to drive to rural America and fucking find a place deep at night that he can hotwire the car in and switch cars. And he needs to do it quick.
Maybe he doesn't know how to hotwire a car.
He gets his ass down to Mexico, where he obviously speaks Spanish. I mean,
You have
it's
to-
not 100% sure,
Yeah,
but
but you
I'm
have to pass the
99%
border.
sure that he could
How's he
fucking
gonna get
hang
past the
out there.
border?
You drive
Is he
over
gonna
that
pass the-
motherfucker, just swim over the Rio Grande. Everybody's doing it on the way
Oh,
here.
so
You think it's any
so he'd
harder
have
to
to
get
find-
back into Mexico? That shit's easy. Nobody cares if
Well,
you hop over a fucking buoy.
There's similar expense security on the other side. It's not insane, but it's similar.
Yeah. Anyway, this motherfucker disappointed me because I thought he was gonna succeed after he fucking evaded their ass, but he fucked up and got caught on so many surveillance cameras that they figured out how he changed his appearance and shit. Eventually,
He doesn't even know how to grow a mustache correctly. Look at that.
I can feel for him there. I don't have a good mustache. It does not come in correctly. It like has patches, just like this poor bastard. It probably got ripped out in a fight or some shit. Who knows? That motherfucker is back in jail. That's what we're fucking dealing with there. Fucking bitches. He's gonna end up paying out those channel points accordingly.
Oh, you're gonna pay those out now? How are you gonna pay it out? You paying it out? Where's my points?
You got points on this one, huh?
I did, yeah.
You want me to take the time to do it right now?
Yeah, because I want my fucking points. I want to see it pop up on my screen and say, here's your fucking points for this goddamn thing you got right. You're such a genius, Bite Bench. I want that message to pop up on my screen.
You're a genius. Bite Binge is not gonna show up, I'm pretty sure.
I want that to show up. And it should. It should be part of my payment.
I should be able to do this. It sure is not. What? Oh, it's a poll.
You can't even do it.
I can't even do it.
You
I
can't
used the
even
wrong
do it.
shit.
Don't hire bum number one to do your polling because he will fuck it up. He'll fuck it up. He's gonna hire Dominion. Dominion's gonna get talked about from the My Pillow guy. The My Pillow guy is gonna get
Yep.
sued along.
I definitely am
Tucker
not.
Carlson and Sean Hannity.
Yeah, managing the fucking Twitch bullshit is not my forte. All right.
Well, we're gonna have to move on and pretend that disaster didn't happen.
Exactly. All right. We've got another call coming in. I'm going to take this one. Hold on. We got a topic on here that does not need to be on here. Let me take that off. Hello?
Hello. Hey, it's me. Yeah, I'm trying to talk to you. What is happening? I'm the
I
president.
don't know.
I'm interrupted again.
I'm not.
I'm interrupted again.
I'm not trying to interrupt you. Just speak.
There were so many phone rings. I was connected to you on the phone, and there was phone ringing going on, and I think it's very unprofessional.
Really?
It's very unprofessional.
Well, what should
In
I do
fact,
about it?
in fact, you know what? I don't think I can do your program anymore. I just can't. What? See, there it is again. Why are you You know, I
I
expect this kind
I
of
can't even
bullshit.
hear it. I don't know what you're
John
talking about,
Hannity.
Mr. President. I'm sorry.
But there's something wrong with your audio video. You need to sort it out. You're just not ready for the president to talk to you, I guess.
Okay.
So I'm getting off this phone call. I'm getting off.
Don't go.
You're a
What?
loser. Bum. Listen to me.
You're a loser.
You're a loser. You're a loser. You're never gonna see me on your show again on Dumpster Talk, because you don't know how to get your ring. Your ring is out of control. I feel like I just gotta leave. It's just terrible. I'm gone.
I can hear it too. There's something fucked up going on.
I'm
God
hanging
damn
up.
it.
You're a terrible podcast or whatever you.
All right. Well,
Oh, yeah, that went well.
that did
And now
not
it's
go well.
happening.
That did not go well at all. He's gone. He fucking left. He's enraged.
So there's something wrong with your phone system.
Yeah, apparently there is something wrong. You know what I need to do? I need to call Google and deal with this. I cannot deal with these fucking
Oh,
phone
because
calls.
you use a Google Voice or something, right?
Yeah, I can't. I just lost the best guest and most consistent, mind you, guest that we have. He's gone. So I need to deal with this. I'm calling fucking Google. Call him on the goddamn phone. Hello?
Hello, welcome to Google.
Hello.
Yes.
I have a problem.
Yeah, my name is Todd. I'm here from Google, and I've heard that you're calling because you're having some issues with your Google Voice.
Yeah. Well, how did you know that?
Well, because you're calling from that number.
And you already can see the problem?
No, sir. I need you to tell me what the problem is, and then I'm sure we could find a solution. I'm sure we could do it. Just
All
tell
right.
me what's going on.
So I was just on the phone with the President of the United States, and the phone kept
Joe
on.
Biden? You were talking to Joe Biden?
No, I'm talking to the real President of the United States, Donald Trump.
Oh my, sir! Please tell me that you don't think. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Just the phone kept ringing constantly throughout the call. I was on the call with Donald Trump, and just constant phone ringing. He was upset.
Oh.
He didn't think it was presidential, and then he just bailed on my show because of your poor service.
Oh, sir, I think I see the problem.
The service sucks.
Well, can you spell out your G? Wait, hold on. Let me see. Oh, the phone number. The phone number you have? Let me just make sure I have this correct. Can you repeat back your phone number so I make sure I have the right one that we're dealing with here?
Hold on, I gotta find that. It is 706-819-4849.
Oh yeah, I see. Okay, yeah. So that number is enrolled in our extra ring plan.
Extra ring plan.
The extra ring plan. So you're
does
paying
that
an
cost
additional $1.99 a month to have extra rings, even when the phone call is connected.
Okay. Can you cancel this for me? God damn, that sounds really shitty. Why would you charge for that? You should charge to take it off. I mean, if you're being businesslike, but whatever. I'm not gonna argue with you. I need you to fucking take that charge off my account.
Sir,
in fact, I never wanted it. I want that charge taken off my entire bill for the last 5 years.
Sir, this number has only been active for 3 months.
5 years.
Well, I mean, the number didn't exist then, but I understand what you're saying. This feature is in beta. Maybe it's not to your liking, but I hope you're willing to try it again soon when we reach version 1.0 Extra Ring on Google Voice.
All right, so you're taking that feature off of my account. You're refunding me
Hold
my
on.
money.
Let me see here. Let me just get onto my
God
computer
damn
here.
it, these
And
people are fucking slow.
just a second, sir. I mean, I'm going as fast as I can.
You fucked me over.
And
Pay me.
sir, I'm not sure that language is appropriate. I'm doing the best I can, sir. I'm sorry if you're dissatisfied.
I'm very dissatisfied.
Okay, I have gone ahead and removed your extra ring plan beta, which you were being billed $1.99 a month for, and in the next 25 days, you'll stop receiving that.
Oh, Jesus. I've run out of beer. This is a fucking travesty. I'm gonna have to deal with you now. I don't have anything to fucking fuel me through the sorrow that it is to talk to you.
Well, I mean, sir, if you need to get more beer, I could stay on the line and put you on hold.
Now, I don't want to be put on hold. Thank you. I've already.
Okay, all
I'm
right.
wise to that shit.
So I do want to mention, since I have you on the phone, that I see that you're not paying for any additional Google Drive space. Do you want to pay a low payment of $1.99 a month for an additional 8 gigabytes of cloud storage?
Fuck no. Why would you ask that?
Well, sir,
That is so not what I want. Fucking no.
I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best to remain even here. You have to understand. Like, I'm trying to see if we can just make some sort of deal. You lose your extra ring plan, but you get an extra 8 gigabytes of cloud storage. There's so much photos and emails.
I don't want cloud storage. I don't want to put my photos on the cloud. It's a fucking trap to steal my shit.
Well, sir, I hate to tell you this, but I'm gonna have to get real with you.
Okay.
If you don't pay this $1.99 a month payment, you're not going to be able to receive any emails, sir. I mean, you're out of storage. I can see you only literally have 2 megabytes left. I mean, there's just you could maybe get like 5 emails, and if there's any like images in those emails, 2.
Well, nobody emails me anyway, so I'm not too worried about that.
All right, well, hold on. Let me see. I mean, you're not gonna be able to get any more emails. Which, if you feel like that's okay,
Sounds
sir,
like a vacation to me. I'll take it. What I don't want is that fucking $2 charge you were putting on me before for the extra rings. You need to refund my ass.
Okay, sir. I will. Okay. Can you give me the last 4 digits of that credit card number?
Yeah, that's 4849.
Okay, let me check it. All right, very good. Okay, so yes, within 3 business days, you'll see that one payment of $1.99 is refunded back to you for the current month. That's for your inconvenience. I hope that's acceptable. But I also oh shit, Carla. Fuck. Hold on, sir. I need to focus on this real quick. Yeah. Oh no. I'm sorry. This is probably not relevant to you, sir, but my girlfriend has been going out at weird times at night, and I went ahead because I work for Google. I went ahead and installed a tracking program on her phone, and she's at some weird address I have never even seen before, and I don't understand. It's very important to me. I apologize, sir, because I know that $1.99 is very important, but oh my God, it's Steve's house. That's my best friend. She's at his house.
Wait, how do you know she's
Oh.
at his house?
Well, sir, I work for Google. I can install tracking software on my girlfriend's phone anytime I feel like it, and I can track her movement day to day. And sometimes I even track whether she goes to the gym or not, and then I'll call her out on it if she does not go, as you understand, because I need a tone ass.
Oh, yeah, you gotta control her.
I need a tone ass But sir, I mean, I assume you have a tone ass, right?
Well, I do, yeah.
Oh, I mean, that's good to know. Hold on, let me put that in your profile real quick.
Good to have.
All right. So I've got that all situated. I feel like we've resolved all this. My girlfriend's cheating on me, but that's my own thing. But don't worry, I'm tracking her every movement and watching everything she posts on Facebook and everything that Steve posts as well. Okay. So
It's good to know. Isn't
if you feel
Facebook
like
like a different company than Google?
oh, they give us backdoors. We have a deal.
No, that's good to know. Man,
We have a deal.
you gotta tell me about these deals,
They got.
dude. I gotta have you back on the program for a different reason.
I'm sorry, program. Are you
Oh,
talking about the Google
nothing.
program?
Don't worry about that.
Well,
That's what I'm talking about. The Ring program.
anyway,
Just
sir,
get me
I
off
do
that.
hope
Get me off the Ring
I,
program.
I've sent you an email to valid. Hold on, let me send this email to your Gmail address that I have here. So I sent you an email, but I want to let you know, sir, there is going to be a survey after the phone call. Do you mind staying on the line for that?
I'll take your survey. Yeah.
Okay. Then you have a good day. I hope Google has served you well, and I will hang up now.
All right.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to the Google survey. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how curious was the customer service representative?
9.
Thank you. Next question. On a scale of 1 to 10, how well did your Google rep answer all your questions to your satisfaction?
9.
Thank you. On a scale of 1 to 10, how many times did your customer service representative bring up their cheating girlfriend?
6.
Thank you. On a scale of 1 to 10, how many times did the rep solicit you for sexual intercourse?
1 to 10.
Please be more specific.
0.
Thank you. That's the end of the survey. Thank you for participating. We hope you have a good day. Goodbye.
All right, we're hanging up on this call. Jesus fucking Christ. Well, it's good that we have that fixed
What was
now.
all that?
God damn. That was tough. Oh,
Did you get your phone thing fixed?
yeah, I got it all fixed. I was just on the phone with the fucking Google rep. They took care of me. He was pissed though. Apparently his bitch cheated on him or some shit like that. I don't know what the
Oh,
fuck
with
is going
Steve?
on. Yeah. How do you know? What the fuck? Oh, you just heard the
Well,
call,
oh,
obviously.
it's
That's
on
what
your
it was.
it's on
Yeah.
your stream. I can listen to it.
Well, that makes sense. Yeah, I forgot that this is all going out there. So,
And he sent you some sort of email too.
yeah, he definitely confirmed, and I mean, I'm getting my money back, so this is good. Getting money back now.
How
That's
much
not going to
money
be
are
any
you
more
getting back though?
phone fuck ups. I hope Donald Trump realizes how presidential we are now, because we really are. We've risen thanks to this Google representative. Like, despite the fact that my survey results may result in him being fired, it's still it's a positive for me, net positive. So let's fucking continue. We have a lot of fucking
Okay.
exciting shit to do today. Holy shit. We're going into a different kind of section of the program today, and we're going to start talking about some of the games that are coming out. We're going to watch the Nintendo Direct videos on this screen. They're very short, but we're going to look at these previews and we'll give our thoughts on some of these games here that are coming up in the next 3 months. Nintendo's got all the big releases coming right now. So let's get into that shit. The first one I want to talk about is Super Mario RPG. This released originally for the Super Famicom. I have a copy of it, original. I also have an original copy of it in Japanese as well. Byte Binge, do you have a copy of this game?
Yes, I do.
Do you have a copy in Japanese?
Why would I keep a copy in Japanese when I can't read Japanese? No, I
I
don't.
think you have some Japanese
Oh wait,
games.
wait, I do. I don't. Don't I? That was part of that one auction I bought So I bought one auction with I don't know, 70 Super Famicom games, as I showed you. I think one of them is Super Mario RPG. I
I
completely
think
forgot.
that you probably have it. Like, it is a very legitimate question to ask. You have well over $40,000 worth of video game, retro video game, physical capital. So it's a lot of fucking shit. But anyway, they're coming out
Well,
with a
let me mention to you this one story I have about Mario RPG, Super Mario RPG, which is when I actually owned a Super Nintendo, and I remember I rented Super Mario RPG and enjoyed it like any good gamer would. Uh, like it really got me into RPG games. I think when I wasn't like a hardcore RPG game at the time, at the fan, a hardcore RPG fan
RPG
at the
gamer.
time.
Yeah, yeah.
But it got me. It pulled me in. Once this game pulled me in, and then Final Fantasy VII, it was like, okay, that's like this got me in Final Fantasy VII. Because when I was younger, I played like Final Fantasy was like really hard. It was like
Yeah, I
tough
was
to.
super into it. Like when I was 5 years old, I was sitting there playing Final Fantasy. I got that shit. Actually, I think I was six or
And
I think I was six on Christmas, and I got it. And my dad had to help because it was a hard game, but he taught me everything in there. It was one of the coolest things he did.
for
So
Final Fantasy One.
Final Fantasy 1, yeah, on the regular
Yeah,
Nintendo.
I had no one to help
It's
me.
in
It was
1987.
all just insanity, not being able to read things, clicking on things. Like I don't know what the fuck is happening.
I was either
But
six or
well,
five. I don't know how old I was.
but so when I was a young adult, Ultima 6 on the PC was big for me for getting into RPGs because that was like an insane. It was like that was like the Grand Theft Auto of its time because it was if you don't know Ultima series, like Ultima 6, things like that, like you could attack shopkeepers and like guards from the town would attack you and you could try to run out of the town or
Yep.
like kill the
Like
guards. It
that
was
that kind of gameplay, that freedom, the kind that Bethesda used to give you, that freedom is well, it's gone in gaming today, unfortunately, but that's the kind of game that I like the most.
But yeah, it was at the time Ultima 6 just like blew my mind with like you could be a bad guy. You could just kill the shopkeeper, take the stuff. You could try to fight the guards as you try to run out of the town. You could attack the king of the fucking land if you want to. And his guards will attack you. Like it was just insane to me. Like how awesome it was. It really opened my eyes like how cool RPGs would be. And Super Mario RPG is another one of those games that really kind of like brought me in on being an RPG player where I wasn't like there quite from the beginning as a young person because I was just playing other stuff, adventure games. But what I want to say about Super Mario RPG is when I rented it, I really liked it. I got to the end, like the last battle or level, and I couldn't quite beat it. It was like a 5-day rental, and so I took it back. I paid like another $5 or whatever to rent it again, and I beat it within like 1 or 2 hours. I was like, "What fuck? Why couldn't I just played 1 or 2 more hours before and I could have beat this game? I could have saved myself $6 fucking. But
Damn.
back then, it was like I could have saved $6 if I just stayed up later to beat
If
this.
you'd have just bought it, you'd have something that's worth like 4 times what it was.
Well, if I bought Amazon stack back then, then yeah, I could have
Back
had
then there
something
was
worth
no
it.
Amazon. Even the book company wasn't there. This shit was old. This is old. Like we had landlines back then. Like there was fucking like 200 baud modems or 2000 baud modem, 2400 whatever. I don't fucking remember. But it was old. We were in ancient fucking computer times, and this game was fucking at the top of the graphical capabilities of any console. Like, it had graphics that rivaled Donkey Kong Country, which at the time was one of the most revolutionary games as far as graphics was concerned. But anyway, let's have a look here at the video footage of this, and if you need me to stop, just let me know. But we're gonna watch this fucking trailer for this, and then we can react to what we think this new game's gonna be like.
Amazon was started 2 years before this game came out.
It's fucking Princess Peach.
She's rocking. She's like Little Miss Muffet there. Touched by like a song from The Weeknd.
They really redid this. It's not a little redo. It's a total redo. This music sounds sick too. God, I want to play this so bad.
Play it on screen.
Apparently now, if you do a power charge, you'll actually hit multiple enemies, which means they either made the enemies harder or they made this game super easy. But they put hard mode bosses in here too.
That weren't there before?
Yeah, that weren't there before. And it looks like a lot of stuff that wasn't there before is there, and some of the stuff I recognize. It's gonna be sweet. This music's so good. Like that 100 hit points worth of damage did not kill those piranhas. I don't think those piranhas had that many hit points before. There's so much that goes on in this game, and they completely redid it. And they did it almost verbatim. So for all those motherfuckers out there that were wondering whether or not Gino was going to be in Smash, there is actually a better chance of that occurring in the future now.
Hello, my friends, and welcome back to another episode.
No more episodes. I don't know what the fuck that is.
What the fuck was that?
Sounded like someone's YouTube channel. Anyway, that was something else. So what do you think of this new game? You gonna buy this?
I mean, to me, like, what do I get?
I gotta
out of
get
it?
beer, so I'm gonna put it on you here, and I'm gonna put the Mario RPG graphic back.
Who am I calling? Who am I calling?
Whoops.
Oh, I'm calling this prisoner guy.
You're not calling
Hey,
the
Mr. Yes,
You're
you
still
popped up on the
talking about.
screen?
You're not calling
Oh,
anybody.
he was up. He was up on the
I'm
screen.
getting
Yeah,
beer,
I
you
am.
stupid
I'm
fuck. Talk
calling.
about Mario
I'm calling
RPG.
someone because the fucking phone is ringing. Google didn't fix shit. I'm just listening to the ringing. Okay, it's done. All right. All right.
Oh Jesus! They didn't get the plan reverted yet. Those sons of bitches.
Well, didn't he say like he'd fix it within 25 days or something like that?
Probably. We're probably gonna be waiting a while.
He gave some like weird thing about how he's not gonna fix it within like 25 days. Which I don't understand why they can't fix it now. I mean, you lost one of your top guests because of this problem.
I sure did. We've got issues. What can I say? It's a low budget program. Cheers.
You have a news story coming up about Trump, right? You said you had one in the docket.
Oh, I do. Let's
You want to get to that story?
I do want to get to that
Since we
story.
brought him up. I mean,
It's really not about Trump, though. It's kind of about Trump. It's about Trump.
You could have brought up a question to him, but apparently your phone ringing problem made him leave.
Well, this is Joe Biden here. So the news about Joe Biden today, and this is a Today news, so that's very interesting. Apparently, there's a new nickname out there that Joe Biden's been flinging around the campaign trail for Donald Trump. Do you know what that is?
Mr. Shitface.
No. I mean, that would have been a good one, but no. It's Donald Hoover Trump. That's right. That's what he's calling him on the campaign trail.
Like the vacuum? Like the vacuum?
Like the president or the vacuum. I mean, he might be slurping up puss or something. I don't know. I think that's the angle he's going
You've
for.
heard of
but
the Hoover vacuum, right?
I sure have,
Maybe,
yeah.
maybe Biden is using the vacuum head on that Hoover vacuum to vacuum his penis to get off on it or something.
I don't know. But what I do know is that he is, I think he's specifically comparing Hoover's job creation rate over his
Now, when you say,
presidency.
hold on, when you say Hoover, are you talking about Herbert Hoover
Yes.
from the 1920s?
Correct. Yes.
Like the Hooverville
Yeah. You got it.
shit? He tried to tackle homelessness. I don't know if he like
J. Edgar Hoover, isn't that his name? I thought that was what his name was.
No, we're talking about a president. There was a president called Herbert Hoover.
It was
I
Herbert
knew
Hoover.
this was gonna happen. I knew you were gonna fuck this up.
You're gonna fuck it up.
There's the FBI guy who's J. Edgar Hoover.
Okay, yeah, you're right. You're right. It is
dressed up like a woman, and he told Martin Luther King Jr. to kill himself with a letter.
I'm being accosted.
J. Edgar
Being
Hoover.
accosted. They let this animal loose in the studio. Get out of here. Fucking ridiculous.
But my understanding is J. Edgar Hoover found out about, because maybe you know this, but Martin Luther King Jr. cheated on his wife. Like everyone's 90-something% sure he was basically.
I did not know that. I don't have any evidence to support that either, but it could be.
And I'm throwing out a percentage based off of my no research that I've done. I'm gonna say 90% sure that that's a fact.
We don't fact check on this show. This is a show about truth, not facts.
But the FBI, J. Edgar Hoover, found out about it, and then he's kind of on the watch list, I guess you could say, of subversive people in American society. So they tried to send him a letter, Martin Luther King Jr., about how he should kill himself. Otherwise, they're gonna reveal the world that he cheats on his wife. And they name the woman that he's cheating on or whatever, and they sent that as a letter to him.
Well,
and this is back when they really tried.
That doesn't really prove anything, because they could send you a letter too. I mean, that doesn't make it true. But
I'd have that letter. You have that letter. There's a letter that exists, a physical letter.
Yeah, a physical letter the government sent to him threatening him that he cheated on his wife with ex-girl that could have or could not have. Those are very hard accusations to prove. I would not be intimidated by that. I mean, unless I did it. So.
But in terms of this with Biden, though, are we talking about J. Edgar Hoover or Herbert Hoover or the Hoover vacuum?
Herbert Hoover.
Okay, the guy who created the Hoovervilles.
Yes.
Who tried to have a homeless program or
correct.
Whatever, right?
All of this. Yes. That's right.
He also is a big socialist.
Yes. And he's the only president who had negative job growth in his administration, and then Trump did it too. So because this comparison could be drawn, now on the campaign trail, Joe Biden is he's doing that. He's calling him Donald Hoover Trump is what he's calling him. Donald Hoover Trump.
But Hoover is a Democrat, right? Herbert Hoover is a Democrat, right?
Yes. It doesn't matter. They're still both the same job performance.
But
that's its point.
It's about Herbert Hoover having negative job. No one else has ever had.
No one else growth? Until Trump, other than Hoover. So that's why he's doing that.
Because of what? COVID? Is that?
Well, COVID's the reason that happened, yes, but that's beside the point.
What the
fuck is he's just making this jab at him because of this reason.
I mean, Herbert Hoover. I don't know.
We're getting another call. Do you think this is a real one?
Oh, I'm feeling this one. Okay. Holy shit. Oh, this is all because of the thing that happened earlier. I get it. Okay.
What thing that happened earlier?
Oh, well, we actually had a different president call into the show, and he left because I think he was so intimidated with you being on later.
Yeah, we heard about that. He's that clown. It's just a clown.
Oh, so you're talking about former President
Donald
Trump as a clown.
Hoover Trump.
All right, sir. So you feel like Herbert Hoover was a good president or a bad president? I want to start there.
He's a bad president.
Okay. So when you say like his policies on like the Hoovervilles, where Herbert Hoover had homeless people living in communities that the government set up for them, are you against the government providing housing for homeless people?
You know, Donald Trump, he made jobs. No doubt. That
Jobs
editor,
went down.
he also made jobs go down. So I call him,
You can do it. You can do it. You can do
yeah,
it. Mr. President, you can
man,
do it. You can
I,
come up with it. You
I
got it.
forgot.
You got this.
I
No,
forgot.
no, no, no. Don't forget. Don't forget. Don't forget.
I
You
can
can do
move
this.
on. Can we move on?
Okay. So basically, Donald Trump was dealing with the COVID crisis as you did the beginning of your presidency. Do you feel like he failed to provide jobs during COVID, or what exactly did he do wrong?
He failed to provide jobs over his entire administration.
Was he providing jobs to people who build walls, though? Do you feel like he, at least for that sector of the economy, was providing jobs?
He could suppose that they're all built illegally.
Oh, illegal
They
jobs.
tore them down. The waste
did
of
he-
infrastructure sector.
Are you saying that Donald Trump used illegal immigrants to build the wall to keep out illegal immigrants?
He made illegal immigrants pay for it.
They paid for it? How? How did that work?
It was,
What? Oh, sir, hold on. Sir, pay attention. Pay attention.
yes.
Sir,
What?
listen to my snapping.
What?
Listen,
Yes.
listen.
Where's the telegram? Wait.
Get your attention. Get your
Here's-
attention back up. You can do this. You got this.
Uh,
I don't usually have to pep talk my interview guests, but I see that's where we're going here. I'm just gonna like maybe if I had a
the
flashing
choice
lights.
is clear. Choice is clear for America.
Okay, go ahead.
2024, 2025, 2026, and 2020.
2027.
Biden,
Oh, Biden.
Biden Harris.
Well,
Keep
sir,
it.
I heard your son was recently indicted for a gun possession charges. Do you feel like are you gonna pardon your son if he's put in jail?
I just announced my vice president at his campaign on your show. He was, and you, I mean, that's not cool, man.
What?
That's
What?
not cool.
What? Oh, I'm sorry. Did I offend you?
I mean, man, I grow up, man.
What did I do?
I mean,
Your son was indicted, was he not?
in what?
Your son was indicted for gun possession charges.
He shoots. What he's my son. What can I do? He's a grown
Well, you
man.
could- Yeah, but you're the president. You could pardon him if he gets charged. If he gets,
I could.
you know,
I could pardon
are
him.
you, well, will you?
I mean, he hasn't been convicted.
But if he's convicted, would you consider pardoning him?
And that boy didn't know the law. The last year and a half, I don't think I'm gonna pardon him. I think that boy needs a whooping.
Who's gonna do it?
Uh,
Oh, sorry, you can do it. You can think of it. You got it. You got this. Just think hard. Just concentrate.
yeah.
You got this.
Coffee.
You could do it.
I need a cup of coffee. Martha, get a cup of coffee.
Hold on. Chad, get the president coffee. All right, she's coming right over.
This is Martha. I want Martha, not Jen.
I'm sorry.
Martha
Jan's
lets
here
me
today.
smell her hair.
I mean, I know, but she's said a few things about not exactly enjoying that.
Hello, this is great to be on. What's this show?
This is called the bum dumpster. I mean, it's actually called it's called Dumpster Talk.
What am I doing?
Well,
Where am I
you're
going
talking
now?
to me. You're talking to me,
Talk to
Bite
me.
Binge.
Talk to me. Talk to me,
Okay,
Ray.
I got
I don't know
questions.
where I'm going.
I got a question.
I don't know where I'm
I got a
going. I
question.
gotta go left and then right.
No,
I don't know where I'm going.
we're on a show. You're not in a car. What's wrong? I mean, sir, you're doing great. You're doing good. You're doing really good.
All right. Well,
Is he?
that was
Oh,
interesting.
is
I
it
think he
over?
got lost. I don't know where he went, but he strayed, and apparently his Secret Service were in contact with him, but they're reining him in wherever he is. I don't know. He
Is he
gets out.
in
He
the
gets out from
Beast?
time to time, I think.
Is he in the Beast?
Beauty and the Beast?
It's the name of the car, the SUV, the bulletproof car the president uses.
I have no idea where he's at. Nobody does. I mean, they were looking for him.
You've never heard of the
You'd be
Beast?
surprised. He's like a little fucking rat. He just leaves
So
and then gets lost.
yeah, but the Beast is used a lot because do you remember hearing this? They said that Trump was beating up the guy in his car, telling him to drive back to the Capitol during January 6th. Have you heard that story?
But yeah, I have heard that story. Yes.
So it's an SUV called the Beast.
What's up,
And it
Jose?
sounds like a ridiculous kind of story. I don't know what to make of it, but it's like, no, I'm gonna choke you. Like, what exactly? You know, what does that mean? It sounds so really weird. And then like I don't know what to make of it. But then like other people who were there said that didn't happen. So it's a very strange story to make up, kind of like the golden showers that they accused Trump of.
Yeah.
He peed on prostitutes and stuff.
We still
Just
whether that
if it's
happened or
completely
not,
made up, I think there's a good chance it's completely made up.
it could
It's
be
a
totally
really
made up. It's a
weird
very
lie.
weird thing to make up. I mean, it's very specific. So you would think there is something, but there's nothing. The thing is, there is nothing until Pornhub has the Trump piss tape on it, and you can go watch it and do whatever you want to do. Then it's not out there. So I mean, pretty much data's out there if it's not really actually kept secret. So I assume that that data is actually kept secret or it's not real. They're probably keeping it as actual leverage. But who knows? I actually don't know. Anyway, we have another Nintendo game to preview here. That was an interesting segue away from this. So let's deal with this real quick and put another Nintendo Switch preview on. The next game we're gonna
Can
put
you hear
on.
me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I could barely hear you. I don't know what happened.
Shit. That sucks. Well, try to fix it. In the meantime, I'll fucking deal with this Nintendo Switch
I have
shit.
no idea if it's your stream or what, or if it's me.
God, I hope it's not the stream.
It
Hello?
just all of a sudden happened.
Hello? I'm fine on the stream. I
Hold
just
on.
checked.
Let me fix this.
I checked all the levels, bitch. Alright, we're going into the next fucking thing, which is Super Mario Brothers Wonder. It's another game coming out in, I believe, November, if I'm not mistaken. No. Yeah, I think it is November. I don't remember it. It's October and November for both of these, but I forget which one the fuck they are. So anyway, have you heard of this game?
I'll be back.
Oh, he's fucking leaving. All right. I'll fucking take over for the minute. So this fucking game is coming out pretty soon. It is called Super Mario Wonder. If you have not seen it, it is a new Mario game where there's it's a 2D Mario game, the first one in the last 10 years, I believe. And what we're looking at is a game where there's two different dynamics. There's three new power-ups: the elephant power-up, the drill power-up, and the fuck, I forgot what the other power-up is. It's shit. fucking forgot what it is. But anyway, there's 3 power-ups, and then there's also this Wonder Flower, which when you touch it, it changes the level like in WarioWare, or WarioWare Shake. You know, that was the game on the Wii where you would go through the level and then you'd have to go backwards through the level and the level would fucking change. It was a really good game. So they've already done shit like this before, but they decided to take that concept from the WarioWare and push it into this one. And they've got these like this Fire Flower Kingdom or Flower Kingdom or whatever where these flowers grow, and that's their story behind everything. So they've got 2 different dynamics going on in the level, one where you deal with the Wonder Challenge and get a seed for doing that, and one you get for going to the flagpole and clearing the level. There's a map screen, there's 7 worlds, it's a fucking, well, you're damn right, Jose, the motherfuckers are just gonna sell that shit for Christmas. They're gonna rake in all that cash. So if you're not invested in Nintendo or Nintendolf or whatever ticker of Nintendo that you want, there's 3 brand new giant games coming out that every child wants and half the adults want them too. So, yep, it's going to be a bunch of money, and half of this shit's going to be digitally sold, which means there's no overhead costs, there's no production costs, there's no freight costs, there's nothing but development cost involved with a whole lot of these fucking sales. So, it is definitely a game that you want to keep an eye on when it comes to your portfolio, because they're going to make a bunch of money on this shit. It is, though, the first Mario game that is 2D coming out in the last 10 years, and they are serious about it. And there's a bunch of extra features involved with it as well, but we should look at the trailer before we talk about it. But I want to wait for fucking Bite Binge. I don't know what happened to him. He's fucking gone. I feel like I need to go into like emergency supply or something of material that we've got to use at this point, because I am definitely not ready with if he. I hear him coming back. There he is. He's back. All right, I made it through. So we're talking about Super Mario. God damn it! Didn't want to spoil the whole fucking trailer. Hello.
I'm here. Sorry.
That's all right. All right. So I fucking covered the Super Mario Wonder game. Have you heard anything about it? Your thoughts before we watch the preview.
I heard that Mario turns into an elephant, and Miyamoto was very upset that he turns into an elephant and thought it was shitty that Mario would be an elephant.
Well, you're almost right. Miyamoto thought that the elephant animation was not Mario enough and made them change it. And now he's satisfied. If he didn't like the elephant would be fucking gone. I'm just being real with you, dude.
If Miyamoto wanted to, he could kill a real elephant.
So have you seen the trailer or not? Is this your first time? Are you a trailer virgin here, or are we actually...
I have not seen the trailer.
All right, so we're going to watch this together. And I want you to tell me what you think of this game. Are you going to buy it or not and all these things? And I'll say the same after we're done with this. So let me just pull the... All right. Here we go.
Onward and upward.
Is that Mario's shitty new voice?
Yes. It's not Chris Pratt anymore. If you got used to that, it's not going to happen.
I was hoping it'd be Chris Pratt forever.
Lots of slopes.
Look at that parallax logic. All the developers need to so busy developing Parallax Labyrinth.
There's a bunch of parallax backgrounds. There's stuff going on back there. They took out the flagpole. That's so innovative. I think that was 2 players with Yoshi there, not 1 player. I think you can get Yoshi in this game. I think you gotta be 2 player. That was Ukraine, the level. Did you see it?
Missiles?
Yeah, there were missiles just
Kamikaze
flying down
drones.
all over the place. Yeah. Alright, well that was Super Mario Wonders trailer. So, given a look at that, do you have any questions about the game? I can answer those because I know a lot about it. I might not be able to answer everything. And also, after watching that, do you want to buy that?
No.
Okay, why?
I mean, how many new Super Mario Brothers type games do we need? I mean, it's basically new Super Mario Brothers with some fucking different power-ups. There's nothing different about it. I don't get it.
Well, there's 3 different power-ups. There's badges, which allow you to change the way Mario behaves optionally. They have timed runs so that you can do your speed runs.
Is Nabbit in it?
Where's
Nabbit?
It is. Nabbit's in it.
Nabbit's there?
Yeah. Definitely. You can play as Nabbit.
Nabbit is a fucking asshole.
Playable character. He does steal.
They basically took the Hamburglar and turned him into a Mario character.
Pretty much. That's exactly what they did. But he'll be there, and you know what Nabbit is? Nabbit is an invincible character that can't take damage that's meant for children to play.
Really?
Yes, really.
You know, if you notice, like, stealing characters are now passe. Like, they don't want to depict, like, the Hamburglar or Nabbit or other characters who steal shit. It's like it's a bad thing for kids. So you don't have stealing characters. Is that like a thing?
Well,
that's
you
going
do,
on?
but they have to get caught by the police or the bad guy at the end. That's how it works on
Remember
TV.
Cookie Crisp, the cereal?
Yeah. Yeah, that motherfucker could
Remember
never get
there's
it.
a Cookie Crisp?
Yeah, he would
where
try
there's
to
a
do it,
guy-
but he'd always go to jail, so it was acceptable.
Yeah, okay, so people might not know. The Cookie Crisp is a cereal, and it had a commercial where a guy was stealing the cereal all the time with his dog, right? Remember that?
Yep.
And there's a cop trying to stop him. But I feel like nowadays they feel like they're glorifying stealing, so they like retire characters like Hamburglar.
Well, I mean, when was the last time you saw a cereal advertisement? BYTE? Come on. Like, that shit's done and gone.
I saw your Mama Crunchy Crisps.
How was it?
It was good. A little salty.
Salty, huh?
A little
Makes
salty.
sense. A little bit. I would understand why you'd be salty. It makes sense. All right. So next,
Nasty Manny said he likes your desk better than mine, which I understand because it's just the exact same as mine, but rotated 90 degrees or something, right? A mirror image of yours, isn't it?
Although it is. It's a mirror image of mine, but he likes mine better because I'm on the left.
Both of our desks are sitting on top of Chinese to-go boxes, which I don't understand.
Those are aluminum frames that were put on Jimmy Carter's.
Jimmy Carter.
I'm sorry, not Jimmy Carter. Johnny Carson.
Jimmy Carter was here.
Johnny Carson's original desk.
You know what?
No, not Jimmy Carter.
I'm going to say this right now. We need to make sure we have Jimmy Carter as a guest on this podcast.
Before he
/ stream
dies. Yes, I
before he
agree.
dies. We need him on here because
He's like the
after he
Crypt
dies,
Keeper.
it's going to be in poor taste to have him on the show. So he's definitely dying in the next 2 to 3 years, or
For sure, we need him on
whatever.
here stat.
So
We need to get him.
we
We need
get
to get
so
the
many
nurses to
presidents
drag
here.
him off his IV and get him
We have
roll him into
so
the
many
studio.
presidents on here. We need him on here before he dies. And
Definitely.
we also haven't had George W. Bush on here. We haven't had Clinton,
There's been a lot of people that have been left off. Obviously,
Obama.
we've got, well,
But
there's
we
a
need-
lot of there are a
but-
lot more shows, so
We should focus on Jimmy Carter because once he dies, I feel like it'd be
we should try to get our
with
people
Keir
in
as a
touch
guest.
with his people and fucking make it happen. You know what I mean?
Well,
Like we
is he
could
in a
slip him a
hospice?
few fucking hundreds, or maybe a Marilyn Monroe picture or something. I don't know what I could do, but
What is he gonna do with that picture?
I don't know. I mean, he's an old man. I don't give a shit what he does as long as he comes on the show. Like we just do whatever it takes. You know what I mean?
You want him to do that on the show?
No, I want him to come on the show.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
But yeah, because once he's dead, it's gonna be poor taste to have him on the show. So we need him on here before.
Yeah, exactly. If
that-
he's dead, I'm gonna have to do an in memoriam again, drink another fucking beer out into my mouth for the poor bastard. So we need to get him on here before then. Anyway, our next game and last game to review the previews of.
Wait, you said you're gonna bring on another game for me that I requested.
What game is that?
1,000-Year Door.
I can bring that on after this. So after this,
Okay.
since Bite
You
Binge
made me
wants
say it.
1,000-Year Door so bad,
The
we
best
will-
fucking game ever.
we're gonna best game ever. So we're gonna watch that. I really can't wait to hear all his comments about what he sees in the trailer as well.
There's
I hope
so much more to do. I
hope he
love Mario
speaks.
RPG.
I hope he's
But 1,000-Year Door has so much to do in it. There's so much more to do in that game.
well. Explain
a
that
huge
when we
game.
get to it. Let's watch this Peach thing because this is something
Okay.
else. This is Princess Peach the Showtime right here. So we're gonna watch this this video now with Princess Peach Showtime, and
I'm ready.
I'm ready too. Let's do this.
I have to unmute the stream so I could hear it. Because you're not sending it.
Here she is, Princess Peach. I've run out of beer again. I need more beer. This is important.
One day,
Then
a
go.
loyal toad presented a flyer advertising a show at the Sparkle Theater. Princess Peach and some toads went to go see it. But then... The Wicked Grape and the Sour Bunch suddenly made their grand
Chaos
entrance
Heart.
and took center stage.
It's that guy from
Now,
that shitty
it's up
Sega
to
game.
Peach and the theater's
The
guardian
creators of,
Stella to
Nights
save the
into
play
Dreams.
and the day. This perfect performance has
I'm the
become
narrator
a
for this
terrible
game.
tragedy.
Do you like my voice?
Luckily, Peach can use the power of Stella's ribbon to face off against the
Luckily.
Sour Bunch.
Princess Peach has the power of shitting on herself.
The ribbon alone won't always cut it, though.
It won't cut it.
So let's do this.
Let's do this.
Whoa! Peach transformed
She's
into
chic.
Sword Fighter Peach.
Oh no.
By transforming, she can use fantastic
Sword
show-stopping
Fighter's
abilities.
Cheech.
Fend off the
She's from
Sour
Cheech
Bunch
and
with
Chong.
sensational swordplay.
It's Cheech and Chong Peach. That's what we need to
Can
see.
Peach
Extra
save
peaches.
this performance and
Hey,
its
man.
performers? There are more stolen shows to save.
And
Valuable
now a
artifacts
performance
this
from
museum have
Peach's
gone missing.
OnlyFans
Become
channel.
Detective Peach, investigate clues, and track down who done it.
Who done it?
Desserts have been snatched from this sweets festival. Turn into patissiere Peach and save it from a sugar crash.
Get chewed out from
The
the
Sour
famous
Bunch
chef.
got their hands on this
Ramsay.
martial arts school. Become Kung Fu Peach and take it back from these foul fiends.
She's racist. Look at her pretend to be Chinese.
Well, she's
Many other
technically
transformations
Japanese.
are just behind the curtain.
She's just white. So
The
you're being
stage is
racist
set.
even
Our
mentioning that.
leading lady
You're
is ready
racist.
for the spotlight.
She's
Suggesting
Japanese.
to suggest that I'm racist.
Princess Peach Showtime makes its debut on Nintendo Switch March 22nd. Pre-orders begin
What
today.
the fuck is
on
this
Nintendo
game? You
eShop.
might be asking yourself right now.
You really might be asking yourself that. That is definitely something right there.
You know what's crazy? I still have the WarioWare game for the Wii U, and it's now worth like $140 or something. Like, what the fuck? Just for the WarioWare game in the Wii U. Although I've played that game a lot, I still have people over. I'll still use that game as the Pictionary game.
Just
or the
WarioWare?
Yeah.
Yeah, well they've got a new one coming.
Is it any good? Because the last one was mediocre.
I mean, we can watch that one too. Don't you want to watch the 1,000-Year Door trailer?
It is the most important game in this direct trailer or stream or whatever.
For you, yes, it is.
You know,
All right.
1,000-Year Door, you can go on the moon. You guys, if you get far enough, you go on the moon. Just like Scrooge McDuck. You can go on the moon. 1,000-Year Door.
This game's got Luigi in it, I'll give you that.
I'm a Google girl. Don't even think about where my vagina is. I hear that from all the girls where I live.
Don't even think about where my vagina is, that's what they say.
Yeah, that's what they say.
Because that's the mystery, is where it is.
Well, if you're a Google girl, where is that? I don't know. Where is it? I don't know what's happening.
It's true, you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know. Oh, it's fight time with a bunch of Toad audience. 1,000-Year Door fighting wave. So many Toads watching.
You know, she has breasts but no nipples. Why is that? That ghost woman.
I mean, well, they're probably just pressed down by her clothes.
Well, when you're a ghost, do you lose your nipples, you think?
Probably. I wouldn't imagine you'd have them.
Yeah, so when you're a ghost, you lose certain corporeal elements
Lose
of
your
your body.
whole fucking body. I think your whole body gets like you don't get to keep your
You're
dick
a
either.
ghost.
If you
You
get to
lose
keep your dick, you get to keep your
certain
nipples too. If you keep
Corporeal
anything.
elements of your body. One of those elements is your nipples, apparently. That dragon guy asked you to spell his feet, by the way. I want to let you guys
Spell
know that.
Steve? The Google
Smell
guy?
his feet. The dragon. I'm sorry, Dave. I can't let you see Miss Peach. I can't open the Hangar Bay, Dave. Sorry.
So that's happening. Anyway,
There was some preview for another video on there.
well, yeah, that's what happens. It's fucking YouTube.
But I want to know what the preview was.
No. Oh, we're moving on. Don't
Fine.
you want? Do you want to watch this WarioWare thing, or do you want to move off of the video game?
I know. I want to see the WarioWare thing.
All right, we're watching the WarioWare one.
I love WarioWare. WarioWare is a fucking stellar series.
All right, this is a short one too, so it should be pretty quick.
Although the last one, the Switch, wasn't very good. I'm just gonna say, didn't seem very good to me. I played.
It's
some.
time to move it, Wario style. Get ready for more micro game mayhem in the latest WarioWare game. Hold two Joy-Con controllers, then action. Move your body to take on a flurry of lightning-fast micro games. What you do and how you move depends on the micro game. React quickly with the right movement, and you'll be on the road to victory.
Excellent!
If you've got two pairs of controllers, play with a friend in local co-op. Sync up your actions to beat each microgame. Plus, up to 4
Then
players
your
can
dog
live it up
or
across
cow or
various
whatever the
minigames
fuck's
in
going on
party
here.
mode. For example, this dicey board game is going to keep you on your toes.
And your penis.
Get your body moving in over 200 lightning-fast microgames. In WarioWare, Move It! Launching on the Nintendo Switch system November 3rd. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
I'm a narrator. Listen to the words I have to say to you. Treehouse.
We're not watching Treehouse. So
Hello, I am the host of Treehouse. I have things to say to the Nintendo audience. If you turn away now, you will be forever cursed. He doesn't say syllables very well.
interesting.
No,
Are you
it's
ready
not.
for our next fucking segment?
I'm ready.
All right.
We already did all the hard segments for this show.
Yeah, not all of. Yeah, I don't know if they're hard or not. I couldn't even tell you. But
Not stare at this face. Look at this.
well, hold on. We're gonna wait for this. We're gonna wait for this. There's one more hard
Although,
segment. There's a hard
there's-
segment. I'm taking it off. I'm taking it off. We're gonna come back to her next. All right. Here's what we need to do. Now it's time for you to react to a video. This is requested by someone who just recently wrote in the chat. We want you to look at a very old video that I made when I was in college in Denton, Texas. It's about 4 minutes long. It's a music video.
Are
And
there
then-
a lot of... I was going to say, are there a lot of dental offices in Denton?
No. But it's time to do this. And Kozako is
Sounds-
excited because this is his idea. So
It sounds like
he
the
wants to
headquarters-
see what you think of what I was doing 20 years ago. So this is
a
interesting.
load of bullshit.
Well, we'll see. I just want you to react to this afterwards as requested in the Discord.
Hey.
We honor Discord requests that are not made
I
from total
Would like an
psychopaths.
animation.
And-
I would like an animation where steam comes out of those vents in my desk. You see those my desk? I got vents right over there. I got vents down here.
We're going to let you take the stage,
I want
first of all.
steam.
We're going to let you take the stage
I want steam to come out of there.
because you're going to react to this. I'm going to kind of stay out of it. I'll give my comments after you react. But
I guess I gotta listen on stream because you're not sending me any audio in Discord. right now. At least not for your other than your voice.
all right, are you ready for this?
Okay.
All right, here we go. This is from Homeless in Japan. It's a music video by two characters in this film that are called SAM and Papa Cap. They are the villains of the film. They're the same characters as the heroes, played by the same people. So these are the bad guys. Anyway, here we go.
Flower, this is bullshit. Fucking get in here. This dude just got his fucking ass kicked.
Hey, all you bitches out there, check this shit.
What the f?
It's the sound of my motherfucking nuts slapping on your chin, biatch. I love it when a bitch has a boyfriend, cause I just kill his ass and then I stick it in, squeezing in the face. You don't know what that is. Bitches love the taste of my motherfucking jizz. I might as well set up shop and sell it by the ounce. Bitches climb up top and then they start to bounce. They say I'm the best while I'm grabbing the breast. They climb on my dick like it's Mount Everest.
I'm killing and drilling, cause those bitches love the feeling when they're kneeling and I blow a fucking load, sealing up their mouth. I'll fuck every bitch from the north to the south, dealing death to their fucking men. Where should I begin? How about the high school, moving up the ranks till I fuck an 80-year-old skink at the nursing home. She can take my bone, I'll kill a cop while I'm fucking, so you better check your tone.
We're killing and drilling. Your bitch is feeling my nuts and making my jizz start spilling. We're killing and drilling. We're killing and drilling. Your bitch is feeling my nuts and making my jizz start spilling. We're killing and drilling.
got more dollars than the
Nice
bank.
chords.
I fuck a skank. My dick is larger than the muzzle of a tank. I like pussy and weed. I wrote this beat. I'll feed a hungry bitch with some dick to eat. If you
Shots
fuck
keep
me
coming.
over, you're gonna get buried. There's no fucking way that I'll ever get married. Cause this bitch is the drill.
You guys love that poll. I don't know what you guys did to that
Then a
poll.
motherfucking cop. I got a jackhammer growing out my crotch. Fucking drill your bitch and I'll make you fucking watch. I like bitches better when their mouth is shut. Unless it's full of dick like a motherfucking slut. You pull a gun on me, like everyone who's tried. My draw.
Oh, backwards footage. Nice.
You'll be 6 feet under. No. 6 feet 10. I busted
There's
out
that
the
poll
step-
again that you guys really like.
We're killing and drilling. Your bitch is spilling my nuts and making my shit start spilling. We're killing and drilling. We're killing and drilling. Your bitch is spilling my nuts and making my shit start spilling. We're killing and drilling. I killed 10 motherfuckers.
Pilling and
I
drilling?
killed 10 more right
I think once
after
you
I
pill,
get
it's hard to
head, but
drill,
with
right?
She's a motherfucking whore. I settled the score with a bullet. My cock so big that bitches can't pull it. Without 2 hands, I got
Is that
a
a
brand.
do-rag you're
Fuck
wearing?
like I wear. I got my own brand. I own land and boats, cars. I even know women, and I pull my nut that all the bitches swimming. Lick my sack. If
I
you
even
attack,
know
I'll step
women?
you in the
What the
motherfucking
fuck
back
kind of a
and
line
front.
is that?
I love cunt. I smoke blunts with weed inside. My bones, my pride. I fill bitches with it till they get rawhide. You want a metaphor? My penis is an open door. Women, come on in with a big ass grin. Hop on top and sit and spin, motherfucker.
An open door.
Yeah, have 100.
A green phone? Where'd you find a green phone?
Are you getting this audio? Yo, essay. I need to find a new agent, yo.
Do I need to say it again? We're killing and drilling. Your bitch is spilling my nuts.
You're gonna lose that money. Whatever you spit in there, you're gonna
Killing
lose.
and drilling. We're killing and drilling.
There's that do-rag.
Your bitch is spilling my nuts and making my jizz start spilling. We're killing and drilling.
What a stupid fucking grin you had on your face.
We're killing and
Oh no,
drilling.
you-
Your bitch is
that is some
spilling my
fake
nuts,
ass shit.
making my jizz start spilling. We're killing and drilling. We're killing and drilling. Your bitch is spilling my nuts and making my jizz start spilling. We're killing and drilling.
Wait,
Dude,
filling your nuts and
That
it's
was
spilling
so
and drilling?
fucking
Come in here! Oh my god!
What is it, dude?
A fucking bidet. They have a fucking bidet in here. It's like a fucking alien spaceship.
With dead.
Motherfucker! Ah, dude, that toilet has a drinking fountain.
That's hilarious.
I didn't know French people were Japanese.
That's really funny.
All right, we're gonna stop that now. That is something you could watch anytime. There's a lot of that actually. That's why these people are tuning in. Anyway, off that goes. So,
There you go. You got
Koze
react-
wants to know what you think of that fucking piece of history.
It's spilling and drilling.
It's killing
No.
and drilling.
No, you're spilling
It's
sperm. out of
killing
your
and drilling.
cock.
The bitch is spilling. Or no, my dick is spilling. I don't remember what it is. Killing and drilling though. There's spilling involved too, but it's killing and drilling.
What?
That's the name
So
of the song.
did you make that audio track? What program would you use?
That's Mad Tracker 2, and I made my own samples for that. And there's
So you took a voice, right?
yeah,
That's a voice, right?
exactly.
But it's done into like chords or octaves or whatever.
Yeah, I put all the chords in, of course. That's what I do. I studied that shit in university. That was what I majored in, was music composition. So I make songs.
Oh, when you're doing the lyrics, did you already have those chords in?
Yeah,
when you're
the whole
doing
song
lyrics?
was written way before the lyrics were written. Yeah,
Okay.
all the beats were written before the lyrics were written. Like I just wrote those beats out, and then after they were fucking nice and sounded really fucking hardcore, then we come in there and do what we did.
Where'd you get the gunshot sample?
I mean, I just probably got it online. I don't remember. I didn't shoot real guns. I didn't record real guns, if that's what you're asking. But I mean, I think they're good.
Well,
They're good
69 so
sounding.
fine says authentic gunshots.
Well, they sound
Authentic.
real. They're like they're good shots. They're probably real shots. I probably got a recording of a real fucking M16 or some shit. But I don't remember what I did. It was 20 years ago. But that shit was pretty hilarious, I must say. I don't know what you think of that rapper character that I am. That thing is fucked up.
I enjoyed your do rag.
Did you know what it said on it?
Born to bone.
No, it says just bone me.
Oh, okay.
It's super gay. It's just the way that the character is. He's oblivious. He thinks he's so cool. Anyway, that's fucking homeless in Japan. You can look that up online and see that shit
What'll
for
happen?
yourself. What'll happen? You'll watch
We'll look
fucking
it up.
homeless in Japan. It's a good show, but you should watch Homeless in Denton first, because then you'll have the backstory. Because
I watched like
it's a
2 or 3
sequel.
episodes of your homeless in Denton.
Oh,
Was doing research on classic
bum number one,
Bum
huh?
Number
I
One.
didn't know you were doing that. You went and did some back reaching. Well, which one did you watch?
I think you were selling meat on the street or something like that.
Okay, Fry Street Fair.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember you were just selling like raw pieces of meat or something and trying to sell it to people.
We did do that. In real life, that actually happened. God. I gotta
One of the
stop.
early episodes?
It was in the first season, yeah. It was, I think, the last episode of the first season.
Yeah, I don't think I got beyond the first season, I assume.
But yeah, that was an interesting show. And if you knew that show up to that point, you'd also know about those rap characters because they were in there from the very, very get-go of that show. So the
But the
first
rap
video,
characters are the bums, or explain that.
the rap characters are different characters played by the same people. So it's me and Sam playing these guys, but they are different people in the world of Homeless in Denton. They're these rappers that live in Denton and that they're rich and they sell drugs and they
Oh,
sell
they're
fake
rich.
drugs to people. Yes,
So
they're
they're like
rich.
the antagonists.
They are. They're the bad guys.
They're the
Well,
antithesis.
they're one of them. There's
of the bum
several bad
characters.
guys in the Homeless in Denton series.
But they're the antithesis of the bum characters.
Yes, they're the absolute antithesis of the bum characters. Absolutely. They're rich rappers that are just selling fake drugs to people and shooting them.
Do they have
That's
arcade
what
games
they
in their
are.
homes?
What?
Do they have arcade games?
No, they don't. They're rappers. They have drugs.
Rappers have arcade games, right?
They have drugs and guns. That's
What
what they
about House
that's
of
what
the
they
Dead?
like. That they
What about
only
House
like
of the Dead? That's a
they
Lycan
only
game,
like
right?
drugs and killing people. I'm serious. Like and pussy. That's what those rappers like. And they're very consistently in character with this throughout the whole show. And then there was this one point where I film them and myself like they are on the same screen. So there was a point where these rappers and these bums were all on the same screen together and fighting each other. And then there's a big climax at the end. That's how the show finishes. And then this is the sequel to the show. There's one episode. It's a special. That's what this Homeless in Japan is. It's the last thing we did for Homeless in Den was this. It was like the big punctuation point of what really happened.
So obviously, we know how you spent a long time in Japan, but what about your counterpart? How long did he spend in Japan? Could he speak Japanese?
No. My counterpoint didn't live in Japan at all. He went to Japan for about maybe a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks. I had him over there twice. It was probably 2 weeks. And
So-
I flew him out there. Like I bought his tickets and stuff because it's unreasonable to ask someone to go there. And under the pretense, of course, that we would be making content the whole time. And he was down, of course. So he would come, and I would also fly Chad out there as well. And
Is that the toothpaste guy?
that's no, that's John Redshart. He did not get flown anywhere. John Redshart's rich. He can buy his own damn ticket. But
really? He's rich from what?
he's a radio talk show host, a real one.
Radio talk show hosts are rich?
Well, I mean, he's rich enough that he could buy me shit. Like, he was rich. He's a rich guy. He was fucking
Alright.
crazy. He liked me because I was fucking crazy, and we would just do dumb shit. That's what it was. That guy was fucking crazy.
Is he still
But
on radio now?
Yeah, I think he's on the ticket. I don't know if he's on the radio now. He was on the ticket in Dallas, Texas. The Ticket FM, and he had sports talk shows and stuff that he was on, and he was crazy. And yeah, he's a real guy. All the shit he did, he really did. Like him shitting in the CC's Pizza, that really happened. That toothpaste guy, that's the guy that shit in the CC's Pizza. On the floor on purpose. That's what happened. It's a real story.
Oh, I thought that was Oh, that was him?
That's John Redshirt. That's the guy. That's all him, yeah. It's credited at the end of the show too. It's very
Wait, he got credit as guy that shat in the public bathroom of CC's?
No one filmed that. No, he got credit for his toothpaste stuff. Of course. But anyway, yeah, there's quite a bit you can watch out there. Now let's get back to our topic at hand here. There's this young lady here. So
oh, we saw this before. Then there's a tiny bit of side boob there, but not much.
Yes, it's great that you're being misogynistic the second you see her. But
well, I am a male member of society, so I have to call attention to what amount of side boob
she's
exists
attractive.
in a
That's irrelevant though. All right. So anyway, so this lady here, she was in Spain, and she was filming a TV segment live for WPVI-TV. And just like us, she's live, so we're live. So just imagine you right now in this show live, and you end up having this situation happen to you. What happened to her was Patrick Spina came up to this lady and fucking grabbed her ass on live TV, and then backed off, and then said he didn't do it, but he stood right next to her and stared at her on camera for like a minute or two, and then the fucking cops came and arrested his ass. What are you fucking doing here?
I'm doing the same image she's doing. Look.
She has a phone in her hand, it's true.
Phone next to her microphone, holding the microphone.
You've got it. You are her. You really know how she feels. Now all you just need is for someone to grope your ass. So there it is. So now you're in the same frame of mind as this individual was when this happened. But anyway, this guy got fucking obviously arrested by the police, because at this point, this day and age, you cannot grab a lady's ass. You can't do it. You just can't just go up and grab a lady's ass anymore.
In 2003, that's okay, but not 2023.
No, you can't. And I've got some footage of this, so we're gonna watch some footage of this lady's plight, if you will.
She's wearing a sleeveless.
God, you are just horny, aren't you?
No, I'm slurring because I'm drunk. Sleeveless.
I see. But I mean, that's all you're thinking about is this lady's clothes. All right, let's do this.
El domingo, pocos minutos antes de las 12 de la noche, en esta tienda que tengo a mi espalda, el hombre intentó entrar armado. Un segundo, que estamos en directo. Disculpad, el hombre intentó entrar armado en esta tienda y bajo los efectos de sustancias estupefacientes.
Did he already do it?
Yeah, he did it.
Bueno, I missed it. Can you rewind it?
Yes, I can.
Perdóname.
I was trying to turn on the sound. I missed it.
All right, let's get it back here. Here we go. He's coming up. The ass has been grabbed. There it was. There was the ass grab. You just saw it. He just got it. He's like sitting there like, yeah, I just grabbed that ass.
I mean, it wasn't a slap, you can put it that way.
Isa, perdóname que te interrumpa. Perdóname, es que el sonido...
All right, so
it's more like he grabbed her waist, and maybe I can't tell how much his fingers descended when he did it.
This is this guy being taken away. So that is what ended up happening to the guy. And this is just to bring up my discussion about how things have changed. Things have fucking changed out there. When it comes to sexual assault, when it comes to like how you behave sexually in public, like that shit's changed. It's not the same thing as it was 100, 200, 500 years ago. You may think it should be the same as it was like that, and you can think that, but that is actually not the way it is. You can't just go up and slap a lady's ass without getting arrested anymore, obviously. It just happened, all right? And
I
it's
wouldn't
just a
say
slap in the ass.
I mean, I don't know. He grabbed her waist. How much his fingers went down to her buttocks, I have no idea.
He went right for it. I saw it. Anyway,
it wasn't a slap.
There's no dispute.
It was
I
not
saw
a,
it. I
it
saw the
slap.
fucking ripple from her fucking ass move after he touched it. It was genuine.
I didn't
Forensics teams have analyzed her ass ripple as that hand touched it, and they've gone frame by frame and determined that that ass was indeed fondled. There is no doubt. This is a show of truth. We don't fact check. Do you have anything to say?
I want to say, why do you keep putting your beers inside the desk instead of on top of it?
Oh, they're just behind the desk.
Yeah, but why don't you put it on the desk? You keep putting it inside of it.
That's just not professional, right? We just keep it clean. 5S desk right in this motherfucker right here. That's what we need.
Really? 5S? You're bringing up 5S?
I'm just bringing it right up. That's how we roll up in this bitch.
No one the fuck knows what you're talking about other than me. I promise you.
I promise you, you are correct. Nobody the fuck knows what I'm talking about. Anyway, that's how we keep it. We keep it 5S up in this bitch, and that's how it is, and we drink this fucking beer. So anyway, that brings us into our next fucking topic, which is one of...
Wait. I want to know about this guy. He was arrested? How long was he arrested?
Hold on. All right, I'm sorry.
Did he go to trial? Was he, like, charges or what?
No, I mean, it just happened today. So this guy is just in jail. He's probably getting bailed out like everybody else does. He's gonna have to go to court. This is in a Spanish-speaking country, probably. Is it Italian? I don't know. Fucking. Hold on, I'm gonna find out where the fuck this is. Madrid. It's Spain. It's Spain. It's Spain. So.
See.
Anyway, we got fucking her out there. So do you believe her, right? Like, what do you think about this though? Do you think people should be able to grab women's ass without getting arrested?
I mean, obviously you shouldn't walk up and touch someone like that. He didn't slap her, but I mean it's a little exaggerated, but it's still not appropriate to walk up and touch someone like that.
I mean, especially when they're doing their job and shit. If anybody did that to a dude.
Hold on. I will mention I did photobomb a newscast once when I was a student in our local
But did you touch someone?
Metropolitan area. No.
Well, then that's okay. I mean, I'm all for
But
that.
what I did is they're doing a newscast. Woman was talking. I was in the background. I was just like, I walked by, but I was just like, and I could see the camera. I could see like the camera guy is like, shaking his head. God damn it! I totally bombed the fucking segment they were doing. I never saw it, whether they used it or not, but I definitely messed up their fucking shit. I just remember the guy holding the camera He's like, ah. That's what I remember.
So this brings us to our last topic, which is related. Actually, it's very related, and um, it is our Discord portion of the
Oh,
show.
holy shit!
Yep. What do you see here? You know what it is.
That's the Cybermorph woman from
That is
Atari Jaguar.
Cybermorph. Yep, it is. Like, so we terminated Where Do You Learn to Fly? He's been absolutely terminated.
Oh, he's loving the fact he gets a segment on your stream, though.
I know.
Or
This
he's
is the
hating it,
last
I
time
don't
we're
know.
ever
I
going to
assume he
give him
probably
any
loves it.
attention. That's it. It's over after this. But it needs to be a public execution, and people need to know why he was
Well, you
totally
don't have a
banned.
guillotine, though.
I mean, it's going to be good enough. Trust me. It's good enough. So this guy fucking wound up getting a picture of his own fucking dick sent to me. That's what happened. I wound up with a picture of this motherfucker's dick in my fucking Discord that I had to look at. So
Hold on, I don't understand that. Why did you have to look at it? Why couldn't you
I
just take
didn't
their
know it
word
was
for it?
coming. It wasn't spoilered. There was no spoiler on it.
Well, why
It
can't
was,
they just like, hey, that happened? Why would you have to look at it?
oh, I mean, once you've stared at the sun, your retina is burned. You know, it really is nothing like the sun though. It's more like a burnt out match. But it's still like, you know what I'm saying, right? Like, that's pretty much
Nope.
what I'm saying.
Don't
But,
know what you're saying.
well, I'll try to clarify it to you. So, well, this is what I ended up getting. This is what I ended up getting sent. So I have blurred this out so that I can put it onto the program.
You
This,
bothered to blur out this image to show it?
yes,
What kind of a weirdo are you to even spend time doing this?
there it is. This is what I had to deal with this. All right, you don't have to see it.
You want to
All
share
right,
the pain? That's
you,
what you want
I,
to do?
I'm sharing
Share
an
the load.
ounce of the pain, an ounce of it.
You're like Samwise Gamgee, trying to hold
This
the One Ring for a
motherfucker
little bit.
put this on my computer, and now he put it in front of all. Well, I put it in front of you now at this point, but it's
You
all
did.
blurred out at
You
least.
spent
Thank
the
the
time to do
fucking
it.
god. But this
Very strange.
this is too much. It's too fucking much. All right, you're gonna get the fuck kicked off for good of everything, and we don't fuck around. So anyway,
Yeah,
this
you do.
dude
You fuck
apparently
around.
okay. So there's
You
more.
fuck around.
What? We don't
You
fuck
fuck
around.
around.
I don't fuck
You
around.
fuck around.
No, I don't fuck
You
around.
fuck around. Yeah, you do. Explain yourself. Look at your life. You're fucking
Look at me.
around.
I'm not fucking around. I'm drinking
You're
beer.
going around and you're fucking around. You're going around and fucking around. You
Yeah,
are.
pretty much I am fucking around. But we're not fucking around here on this program, is what I'm
Okay,
trying to say.
okay.
Just on the program. Right here. Especially right here, right now. We're not fucking around. Especially when it comes to this situation with me getting sent pictures of penises. That shit is not fucking
But why
called
are
for.
you getting sent pictures of penis? I don't
Because this
understand why you're
motherfucker
having
was
to look-
such a fucking crazy predator weirdo fuck. Alright, here's what he did. He would go into people's private messages and individually harass each person in the fucking Discord. And I didn't realize this was happening because nobody told me. They're fucking sick of this shit. They didn't want to deal with it. They didn't want to tell me about it. They didn't want to be the tattletale, whatever. But I would fucking say anything about that shit in a second. There's tons of motherfuckers in there. This motherfucker was asking them to pee with them on video and fucking like do all this crazy shit. And I didn't see any of it because it's all in their private messages. And turns
Yeah,
out
but it was coming into a regular chat, which is I was bringing.
it was coming into the regular chat as well in the last day, but the day he was banned, like that also happened, and it was too much.
Yeah,
And then
I mean,
suddenly,
he started, I mean,
suddenly
that's the thing.
that appeared before me, and that is enough. Oh my God,
Yeah,
that is enough.
I mean, yeah,
you will
that's the thing.
never. grace
It
the light
started-
of this shit again.
It got to our attention that he was posting this kind of thing. I'm like, you need to ban him at least. You should probably just ban him outright. But this is fucked up. You should definitely do
No,
something.
the motherfucker needed to be banned, like straight up. I mean, I got a picture.
You weren't aware of how deep it went.
The picture didn't come from you though. Like the thing is, I got the picture before you actually mentioned what you mentioned. So, like,
Well,
I
see,
already.
I am a narcissist, so I'll go back and listen to the choice segments, whether it's whether it's Trump calling in or the Shenmue soundboard, and I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna listen to that, see how that went.
Yeah.
And then
Good
when I'm
times.
doing that, I'm looking at the chat
And looking at what fucked
because
up shit he's writing.
I don't see
We don't
it
see
while it's
it.
going live because I'm
We
focused
see
on
that
what I'm
penis
doing
there
at the
right
time.
now, but I mean, I didn't see it until just now.
So when I go back and look at the segments, I'm like, what the fuck is he putting on there? And I was a little concerned by it. I'm like, you should look at this.
When I looked at it,
kind of fucked up.
It was
posting this.
That shit was on Twitch too. That wasn't on Discord. But anyway, this is the last you will see of Where Did You Learn to Fly? So
he is defiled of a great Atari Jaguar game.
Let's have a moment of noise for Where Do You Learn to Fly? As we eject him.
Noise? Is that what you said?
Yes, a moment of noise, not a moment of silence. Boo!
Oh.
He's fucking done. It's over. We will never see this again. It's in my disposable folders, so it's great.
Well, he's
I can
loving
just
the
take him
attention
off.
that you're giving him right
I know.
now. He's loving it.
It's over.
You're
He'll
giving him
never
attention.
hear of me again.
You have to understand, people act that way because the attention that they get,
I
they
agree.
don't care whether it's negative or positive. You're giving it to them, and they love it.
They love attention. It's true. They do. And that's why, from this moment forward, we're not going to pay any attention to that bitch anymore.
I remember there was someone who had a similar username who wanted to change it or something. You said something about...
Oh, Where Did You Learn to Ping was not actually Where Did You Learn to Fly. His IP address is totally different. Like I told you, we aren't fucking around. We know.
What is that a coincidence that they had that kind of username?
No, it was them making fun of him because they were pinging him all night long.
I was just curious.
No, I'm certain. I looked at the logs. Like, there's no doubt. These IP addresses. Oh, by the way, if you think you're private on Discord, think again. But it's not just this bot that we have checking. We can look back like to old stuff too. There's a lot of stuff logged on Discord. Just be aware of that. Anyway, we can tell what IP address you're from.
Listening?
No, I'm just saying that we can tell what IP address that you are trying to go from, or whether you are on a VPN or not.
Oh my god! And I'm writing it down. Hold on, let me write that down. Let me write down everyone's IP address.
Well, you can get it on a list from the server.
Cozy
actually.
Co. Let me write
you
down
just
your IP address.
We could get his IP address.
Winrose, let me write down your IP address. And Thief2, I'm writing down your IP address.
Yep, they're all there. Anyway,
support the farts.
The point is,
69 so fine. Let me just write down.
God damn it, you son of a bitch! I mean, it is something.
You're the one that said it.
Discord's doing it. It's not me. I'm not getting their stupid IP addresses. It's Discord. Anyway, the point is that Discord has all that shit. You don't even need the bot that I put on there to get it. You can just go look. And the Where Did You Learn to Ping is not Where Did You Learn to Fly. 100%. So, if you see his name changed, his name should be changed. You're right. Like that's why he wanted that nickname shit fixed. I would too. Like that, he was just fucking making fun of that guy because he was keeping him up all night, pinging his ass, and so he thought he would change his name to fuck with him. Like, you can look at the whole history of everything. It's very obvious with that guy.
69 so fine says I'm behind 7 proxies. So you're never gonna find him.
You might be. Well, you haven't violated my rules yet, so you're not like blacklisted. So
you only
your
have
proxy...
one person violating rules ever in the history of your goddamn fucking Discord.
I know. There was no need for rules until he came around. There was none. No need for rules. I finally like what it's over. Anyway, that motherfucker's done. It is a done deal, and we will not see anything more from that motherfucker.
Unless we do.
Yes, unless we do. That's a very astute point. Bite binge. Are there any fucking other topics or things that we want to discuss this day before we close this bitch out and raid?
Only that what? We're going to a Japan celebration tomorrow, right?
We are. We're going to Japan Fest tomorrow. That's why we're doing this early. And it's going to be a good time. We're going to be out there.
That feeds into the loop of your culture of your stream a little bit, so.
It does. People love Japanese stuff. And it's for good reason. They make a bunch of awesome shit. We just watched 2 out of the 3.
Have you ever sent a dick pic? It says bid roast. Have you sent a dick pic?
I have never sent a dick pic. No. Never. So, if I did,
Really?
which I would never do, but
well, you have to understand, he's been with the same person for quite a while.
a very
okay?
long time.
It's
It's
been
like
for
2
the-
decades. So I've only been with her too as well. So it's very, very different. But yeah, we don't do that. We don't need to. It's so unnecessary. That's what it comes down to.
And people in the game in the year 2023, there comes this time where you got your phone, it's getting hot and
If
heavy.
they ask for that shit, if they ask for that shit in 2023 as a person,
hey, it's hot and heavy. It's going hot and heavy. The texting is hot and heavy. You're thinking this is getting to a dick pic type moment.
Yep.
So you're trying to get your camera up close. You're trying to like it. You
have you taken
really
a dick
close.
pic, Bite Binge?
I mean,
have you? You have, haven't you?
There've been times where you get.
You have done it. You've done it. You took a dick pic. Of course, obviously, you sent it to someone who. You sent it to someone who wanted it, right? You didn't send it and get fucking rejected.
Conversations with people.
He got rejected.
And sometimes it's fun to explore, like
fucking rejected.
Sexual back and forth before an actual physical encounter, and sometimes that involves digital images of appendages.
Did they ask you for it, or did you just go for it?
What do you explain that exactly? Like
who asked for a dick pic?
Would you please send me thy
send me like it's
so
when the girl says send me a picture of your cock, and then
male appendage.
Like if this girl's like send me a picture of your cock straight up like that, and you're single and whatever, and it's not me, then yeah, go for it. Fucking A. At that point, they're asking you for it, so you gotta fucking do whatever you need to do,
obviously,
and then
normal. This is in
send something impressive.
This is in the event where you're sexting with someone already, so they're already sending you back and forth things about sexual.
Okay, if you're sexting with someone and you're already in a relationship with them, then that's okay.
So like all
that's
of a
fine.
sudden,
that's
talking about
that's
Mozart,
fine. We don't do it, but that's fine.
Send a picture of your penis. I mean, obviously, that's
we don't have
wrong.
to do that because we're around each other so much.
A conversation where there's already things going presented back and forth about this happening, that happening. I mean, so what?
What do you mean, so what? It's fine as long as it's consensual. That's all I've said.
But what do you mean? You mean like them asking for it? That's such a weird thing. Excuse me,
well,
sir.
not after that. After you're in a
send me
relationship. No. Hold on. After you're in a relationship, the asking thing is not a thing. All right. It's about the first one, really, that I'm talking about. That you need to add. That you don't just send a dick pic to anyone. The truth about this is where it comes back to where do you learn to fly? What he did, he could have gone to jail for that shit. I'm not even joking. I've looked at all the shit he's done, and he could definitely have gone to jail for that shit. He's lucky that all he did was get banned. Because just like in the case of that guy slapping that fucking reporter's ass, that shit is not okay anymore. And there are laws that motherfucker broke. And he's lucky he didn't get fucking carted off. And I'm not going to help anybody do that because I think that's bullshit. But at the same time, consider yourself lucky, you stupid bitch. Because that's what you're fucking going to be on a
Live and
registry.
learn.
He's going to be on a registry. He's going to be on a motherfucking registry.
Live and learn. Who's the ass slapping guy? Like, it wasn't really a slapping, by the way. I feel like he just sort of like placed his hand around her waist, which I'm not saying it's right. You shouldn't do that. Well, who the fuck would do that? I never would.
Kozeko, that is a perverse question that I probably shouldn't answer, but it's definitely something that has to be done. So it happens fairly regularly. It's what happens with most people.
Ben Rose said this has been one of the most entertaining streams I've seen in a while. This has to be in the historical archives.
Well, we'll make sure. We'll make sure.
This stream should be in the Library of Congress.
Yeah, it's the Library of Congress for sure. This one, not the last one, not the one before that.
If you ever thought about going to the Library of Congress, go there because this stream is going to be there, in like the next 20 years, probably.
Probably. I mean, everyone's going to come back. This is going to be like the Bible. Like some alien race is going to take this stream and take it as the word of God, and they will go forth and create great, prosperous people with no misunderstandings whatsoever, and they certainly won't kill each other over it.
Maybe a couple thousand people, but that's it.
God, I need another beer. I don't know. We don't have any topics left, so I think we got to end it. But
you hold on. Yeah, I was gonna give you a raid person, but
okay, do that. Hold on. Let me fucking bring this fucking intro out of here. So.
You want a rando? Yeah, let's do a rando.
Yeah, give me the rando shit. That's what I want. The dumpster talk is over. That's what we do. I want to put credits on this. Give me time. I'm working on it. I'm getting Byte Binge set up on his side a little better. And then we're going to fucking move forward. Every time it's just continuous improvement. That's the name of the fucking game with the fucking setups and shit. We're getting better at it. It's easier every time we do it. Still waiting for that fucking raid. How many fucking... How many seconds of end credit music do we have? It ain't gonna be too much.
Look.
Motherfuckers got saxophones. Come on.
I got it. I'm sending it to you. There you go.
All right. The raid has been created. We're about to send this down the tube.
See ya, LIFO finds a way. See ya. I'm sorry, we're getting out of here.
This thing, I'll fucking get this piece of shit on YouTube because it's easy because there's no PUBG afterwards. So that'll be an easy motherfucking thing to get archived.
He's playing your favorite game.
Ages. Bitch.